What's up with it? What's up with it? It's your boy Daddy Cree back with another rendition of Man Look the Talk Show with my boy Fat Man the Boss in association with Ridin High Podcast. And you know how we do. Okay. Well, I was hot a little minute before I walked in here talking to my boy, but we're going to get into what the business is, man. We're going to be talking about this extravaganza that's coming up, the Hillcrest reunion, man. You feel me? And I think it's something that's needed right now. Something that, you know, with everything that's going on in our community, you know what I'm saying? That it's about time just, you know, we come together for a day of celebration, you know, and things of that nature, man. Some of us ain't seen each other in a little minute. I'm hoping we get some out of towners, some Corpus Christians, some Hillcrestians that done moved out of town. Come on back now just for the event, so you know we can see some of our old friends. You know what I'm saying? Kids can meet kids, have a hell of a family affair, and all that there. But I'm gonna see what my boy Fat Man got to say and let us know. You know, we're gonna talk about what made him feel like we need to have a reunion, vendors and performers that's gonna be there, and just all the little things that we might be having, man. So, Pimp.
What up, Pimp?
What's going on? How you doing, first of all, man?
Doing good, big bro.
How Bright Light doing over there?
He doing good, man.
What is your name?
That nigga have a nigga tired of motherfucker. His mama probably tired of motherfucker watching this.
Your sis probably at the crib tired too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
know that little bundle of joy bring y'all a lot of happiness at home, man. I'm happy for you too. I'm really especially happy for her too, man. She deserve it. She deserves it more than anything in the world, man. She a good woman. She a good mother. She been mothering for a long since I came home. She been mothering other people's children. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really in the things that y'all used to have with the parade and the dances and all that. Y'all been around a lot of these kids' life. So she's deserving to have her own, man. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations, man. I know, how old is he now, Pimp? About 2-3 months?
On the 19th, he'll be 2 months.
He'll be 2 months on the 19th?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, man. So what made you think about this reunion? What put that in you, man?
Really, man, after we lost Johnny Thompson.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? We really get to the age, man, with a lot of our friends, man. I think about Brandon Forbright, different ones, man, that they passed, man, they 40s. I think Johnny might have been in his 50s, but we getting up there in age, man.
Yeah.
And when they did the trail ride, remember we talked about it, and I'm like, damn, Pimp, waiting a whole nother year.
Yeah.
You know, it's like different things, because I know they going to come back with the trail ride again.
Yeah.
We get to Hillcrest, Texas on the regular, so that's 2 events we know a year
Real.
that we can pile up and see each other, you know.
Yeah.
And we get some more. I know Cedric Chase supposed to come up with a date for the 361 day.
Yeah.
You know, if we can just get it to where we can see each other more. But for the Hillcrest reunion, I knew that would attract some of my friends, like you say, Chris Clays, the Cedric Jacksons, some of the ones we ain't seen since high school, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, you know, that's basically what we're trying to do.
Cedric Jackson, that's my boy, man. That's my boy. When I had my shop, mind you, man, I ain't seen Cedric in years, bro. He pulled up to my shop, man, and when I tell you that we talked about 3-4 hours, bro, up in there, and one thing about SJ, man, that brother is a very, very, very deep and knowledgeable brother, man.
Yeah.
And we say he say, boy, he send me stuff in my inbox, man, that like it be mind blowing. Cause I think me and Cedric, when it comes to like knowing things, we vibrate on the same level. We like on the same frequency.
Wave God.
Yeah. Like for real.
Yeah,
like for real, man. Just like, you know, the conversations I have with like a lot of stuff that go on in the world today, like. Me and Kobe be sitting down talking. We've been talking about these things years in advance, man, and we just sit back and watch that shit come into fruition because me and Jacoby, we vibrate on the same frequency, bro. And I'm glad you like said like a wave guard, because people think that like it's this little group thing or something. Bro, y'all have no idea what this thing really is, man.
Yeah.
They really don't have an idea what this thing is. Before me and Jacoby even started rapping together, we talked a lot. You know what I'm saying? He jumped in my inbox and say, man.
My nigga, y'all have an exquisite mentality.
Appreciate
You understand what I'm saying? I knew when I said that, because it's a different level of thinking. What I tell you, man, when we got to go somewhere and make sense, what I do, Pimp, I shut up.
Yeah.
You know, You got to give people credit when you know there's knowledge, man.
Yeah, and me and Clinton, man, we talk about some things, man. That's how our relationship started. I just didn't know he rapped, and you know what I'm saying. And we used to just write together, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it started out as a friendship of just sharing knowledge and thoughts of things, you know what I'm saying. And this is always the level we have been on, you know what I'm saying. We've always thought bigger than music, you know what I'm saying. We've thought about community, we've thought about things that's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? We knew a lot of things was what that could happen that's done happened just strictly off of talking, sharing knowledge, and being aware of what's going on in the world. And that's really what the wave is being aware and conscious of the God inside of you, of God inside of you, of God being present in you, in who He made you out to be. And if you look up the like Adam, you know, the first, I consider Adam not the first human being, like the human created, but the first human created with consciousness of who God was. You know what I'm saying? And so if we are descendants of him, man, when you look up the word Adam in the Arabic text, it's called Adama. That's the root word to Adam is Adama. And one of the main things, the thing that stuck out to me, that's why I make sure pimp, I be knowing what's going on and to be aware of things, but to also study things. It means thinking man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That root word means thinking man. So I know that my mind has got to keep going forward. I'm aware of what's been behind me, and I never forget what's behind me. But in order for me to progress, in order for me to be a better individual, in order for me to be able to shine light on my brothers who are not conscious of what's going on, I have to be the one who's doing the thinking. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do a lot of thinking, but don't know what to do with the thinking. Some brothers might not think, but once you let them know, they know what to do with the thinking. You feel what I'm saying? So we sharpen, me and Clinton, we sharpen each other's swords by that. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what that wave is. And Cedric Jackson is really one of those brothers like that. You know what I'm saying? He's really, really like that, man.
Oh, really?
So, like you were saying, you know, with the loss of Johnny, man, you know what I'm saying? Johnny Thompson, you know, we done lost Sugar Bear. We done lost quite a few people, you know what I'm saying? Quite a few people, especially since I've been home. Tavares, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All these different individuals, even family members and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Or the older generation, which is slowly but surely dying out. The grandmas, like who would be like our grandmothers or our mothers, that type of generation, it ain't gonna be here in the next, say, 10 years. No. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna really be us left. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be us left because we're already grandparents, man. You know what I'm saying? And our generation of grandparenting ain't nothing like theirs. This is a different breed of men and women. Like for real, bro. This is a different breed of men and women. And the fact that this new generation ain't getting that what they gave us. You know what I'm saying? Like my pops, the family that I was adopted into, that's why I be telling people when it comes to this black shit or being black and dealing with people outside of us, you can't really tell me nothing because I know what you know not. My daddy was born in 1913. My mom was born, I think she was 6 years younger than him. I mean, 6 years younger than him. So she was like born in probably 1919 or 1921, somewhere around there. I know it's in that vicinity. You know, she passed at 61 in 82. My daddy passed at 84 in 97. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, and shout out to the Reverend, man, because he did my daddy eulogy. Oh, really? You feel what I'm saying? And say, your pop said that my daddy was walking history, man. When he said that, bro, like that resonated in me, man. The man almost lived 100 years, a century. You know what I'm saying? So when he said things in the talks that I got as a youth, see, a lot of people, they only read about hangings and stuff like that in books. My dad and my mama lived it. Yeah. You know, he had to leave school at the age of 13 to take care of his family. My daddy fought in World War II. Yeah. He was in World War II. He was a soldier in World War II. So he still came home a nigga. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? He came home a nigga. He didn't come home no black man or nothing like that. My daddy came home a nigga. And you talking about he came home a nigga in the 30s or somewhere around there. Whenever World War II was fought, my daddy came home a nigga, man.
Yeah.
So the talks that I would have, you know what I'm saying? He told me about them marching on Hitler's house and how big his house was. The man Hitler had gold door knobs and all that. This talks I was getting when I was 9 and 10 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know what it is. I know the black struggle and where it come from in today. So that generation is almost gone. You know what I'm saying? I think we still got one woman left from the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre when the white folks went and tore their shit up and burned their buildings and all that shit. I think we still got one woman left, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
A hell of a long time ago. So these are talks that I have. So with everything going on, this is why I try to share knowledge with people, man, and let them know, you know, we'll never forget our past like they be trying to erase it. Like the United States wants us to erase our past, but you don't forget it, but you got to move on from it. Yeah. And I mean, and don't let that shit be why you not trying to be successful. Don't let that shit be why you holding a grudge against the white man, because this is new white people out here. There's still some of them clan mentality motherfuckers out here, but it's new white people out here. You know what I'm saying? That ain't done nothing. They just trying to live their motherfucking life. So don't be mad at them. Don't let our history make you look at the history of what happened to us, make you look at them different. Keep your history, but don't let that hinder from you from being the best motherfucker that you can be, because you can sit up there all day and be like, man, the white men got us hanging. Man, ain't nobody holding you back, my nigga. Your lack of education, your lack of knowledge, and your lack of self-awareness of who you are is what's holding you back. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You can, like for myself, I consider myself a street nigga because I've been in the streets, but I'm not a street nigga because I don't do that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? That's still a part of my makeup. It was that part of life pushed me to where the individual who's talking to you today is able to talk like this. You know what I'm saying? But I don't indulge in street shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here trying to destroy people's lives and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I already been through that. It's a graduation stage for me. What I do is I take the knowledge of what I have and I try to share it with others. You know what I'm saying? So like when it comes to like the Hillcrest reunion and things like that, this is a good time for it, especially with everything that's going on in the world, man. Brothers got to see brothers who's doing good. You know what I'm saying? Brothers got to see individuals who have elevated their lifestyles, man, and doing things that we do, because we both done dogged them streets for a long time, dog.
Really?
For a long time. Who knew that when the social media shit hit, that me and you be right here doing podcasts? You know what I'm saying? Because if ain't no telling, if none of this shit was popping and we did not level up, nigga, we could be some old dumb niggas. Yeah. But that's not what we are. You feel what I'm saying, man? And I just want young niggas to know too, man. The door for success is open for you, bro. You don't have to. You don't have to do that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or you need to take what you got and learn to elevate yourself out of those conditions. You know what I'm saying? So we are who we are today. We are who we are today, and we're where we're at today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So with that being said, what you got planned for us for the reunion, man?
Oh man.
I think you should maybe, not to say treat it like a funeral, but you know how like at funeral they give people like 2 minutes to speak on the person that passed away. Yeah. You should set along some time to let people get up and speak on what Hillcrest meant to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the way we would have them on the podcast, but just do it over there. Y'all gonna have speakers.
And you know what? That's what it's about right there.
Yeah. Exactly.
When I tell people it's not just a Hillcrest thing, I just call it that because I'm from Hillcrest. See how D just said that? And they're going to add that in. This is being put together by everybody. I'm not the leader. I just get to come talk to Daddy Cree. Erica Chapman. That's the head of this whole thing. And, it's only because a little sister put together the Miller reunion.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, she just ahead of what we do. So that's why it was so easy for me to say that. I got a list of things, too. I'm going to have to cut my live off over here and go into it because she sent me a list of things that we going to need because she do this and she more professional than Pimp. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go down the list of some of the things my little sister just had to put on my mind because she know I can't think worth a damn. Yeah, yeah.
When I think of Hillcrest, I think of people like Short Arm Raymond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People like that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That were like, these were figures.
Now that's something we got to get together. I don't know how, but I'm gonna get with Pimp on that because somewhere in there we got to have a moment to reflect on the people that we lost. You know what I mean?
Facts.
We're gonna have to have that moment because without doing that, it's like purposeless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the reason we're doing it. And but she wrote down a couple of things. One of them, donations needed. The DJ, I got a pilot from Hillcrest. Yeah, I already said that, but I know Flex the DJ, Paper Chase the DJ. So we basically don't have to worry about DJs. I'm not gonna lie about that one.
Shit, they can take increments.
You feel me?
know
I
what I'm
said
saying?
what
They
I
can take
said.
increments of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Generator, I got one. I know a couple of people got some. I think Bookaboo and Miss Ann.
Yeah.
They'll have mine, so I don't got one. I had one.
Yeah.
So I know Mom and them gonna get that one. As far as the vendors so far, just being real, dog. I know Big John. I had to call Big John in Hillcrest, Texas, you know. But I called Mama, Miss Ann, and Booker. They gonna pull up. They vendoring. My nigga Tasha Hunt, she probably said, nigga gonna be mad because I ain't answer the phone. Nah, I got you, my nigga. She Hillcrest, Texas.
Yeah.
Tasha Hunt, I know she got the snow cone set up and everything else. So, I mean, just more vendors have to hit us. It's a fee to vend. You know, of course, if they from Hillcrest, they don't pay no fee. I won't sit up here on camera and lie to y'all. They're my people. But if you're outside of Hillcrest, yeah, it's a fee to vend. Perform. Really not trying to do a whole concert out there. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to my brother, Johnny Morgan, Paper Chase, these are guys I came up in the game with. So, you know, I'm giving them some awards that night. So, of course, they're going to see y'all perform, you know. But I've been getting a lot of inboxes from people that want to perform. So, I mean, we're going to have some slots. Yeah. You know, I'm not sure what we're going to charge right off the back, but everything will go to help toward food, toward everything that we need for the kids as far as the moonwalks. Yeah. If we can get a water slide out there, you know. Yeah. We're going to try to, that's why we gave it 2 months ahead in advance, so we can try to get some more sponsors. But mainly, it ain't even about the sponsors because our neighborhood going to do it, not going to lie. You know, but we appreciate if people jump in and sponsor because it's going to be a regular event every year, you know. And for the performers, we both do music. Yeah. It's hard to get a crowd in Corpus. Yeah. They'll get to perform in front of a nice crowd at this event, you know. So we hoping to keep it going annually. Like I say, every year, we're going to have friends that don't make it to the next year. Yeah. You know, so every year is an important year. You know what I mean? Nah, facts. So we're going to celebrate November 29th, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Yeah. You know, everybody be in town for the weekend. They usually stay, like I say, till Sunday. Hopefully, like I say, even if it's till Saturday night, we're going to all do the park. I know we're going to all go to Lily's after the park. We had an after party at Lily's, John Wesley Salon. If they still can go after that, you know, we'll go to Black Crown, you know. So we'll show everybody from out of town the route that we take, man, from Lily's to Black Crown. So it's basically really just to get all our friends together, man, because we don't never know when we're going from Wake Me Up Pimp. You know, we're in the fourth quarter already,
God dang right, bro.
We're in the fourth quarter. We trying to make it overtime, boy, but ain't no overtime in life, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what it's really about, man, just being able to see some of my friends I ain't seen, man, and talk to, you know, because we got people on Facebook we still ain't even did a video call with 20 years. Yeah. We still don't even know how to live to talk to the niggas, you know what I mean? So trying to get them here, man, and just enjoy our neighborhood. Plus, we can do what we want to do. There's no police atmosphere like it used to be. Yeah. Ain't too many houses. There's nobody complaining about the music. Yeah. I know we thought about a kickball and basketball game, but Erica thought of something better, dominoes and spades. Yeah. So we too old for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sis saved it. We too old for that shit.
I would think about hollering at Kobe and see if he could throw a OG versus the YG basketball game. Some of these young niggas out there get involved in some of these Hillcrest legends. You know what I'm saying?
If Jacoby will do it, you know we're going to do it. We're going to make an official fly after we get all the ideas together. You know what I mean? That's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? So She also said moon jumps, tables and chairs, drinks, ice chests and drinks, ice, hot dogs, burgers, chips, individual wrap snacks, a domino and spades tournament. The winner gonna get a prize. Only vendor, like I said, we got so far, official is Big John, Bookaboo, and Tasha, I know for sure. But like we say, it's a fee to bin. Just you have to inbox me just straight up. Right. You know, it's a fee to bin. Everything going toward what we're doing. Ain't nobody trying to hit a lick.
Yeah.
One thing about a lot of these friends that I'm bringing, they successful.
Yeah.
They didn't do drugs. Yeah. They don't need no money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this ain't no trying to hit a lick thing. It's out Hillcrest, Texas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every dime that's sent is gonna be spent.
Yeah.
This ain't meant for me to take a bag home, for his lady to take a bag home, Cree to take a bag home. None of that. Because that's why I didn't really want business at first.
Yeah.
I didn't want nobody confusing that we're trying to hit a lick.
Yeah.
I wanted everybody to come out with whatever you felt like coming out with. We'll have all the vendors on the basketball court, all the food and tables set up on the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? So the basketball court is where it's going to be lit as far as the entertainment and eating and everything. Yeah. You know, the rest of the park, we'll figure out like the basketball game would be a good thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that, find a way for the girls to interact with the younger and the old. You know what I mean? So it's just a way to make the neighborhood come together again, because when we was young, we seen it every Sunday.
Yeah.
We seen it every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
I
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Saturday and Sunday.
So, I mean, just to get that atmosphere, it's going to feel good. And just imagine that it used to be enough of us here to do it every Sunday. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts, man.
Yeah.
Man, I think Jacoby know a lot about that Crawley situation. I think the individual who owned Crawley bought it for like $100, man. Who owned the property? You know what I'm saying?
Who are some Hillcrest legends? Let me tell you. See, some of these legends I know, I have never met in my life, but I know from my daddy, my mama, and then when I met my older friends, these were their mamas and daddies. So, you know, so when you go all the way back, you got Rock Tatum.
Yeah.
A bona fide pimp. You know what I'm saying? My mama even says coldest pimp that came out, Rock Tatum. You know what I'm saying? You had Benny White, one of my best friend Ben, his daddy. You know what I'm saying? And they were pimps. My friend Ben and used to go to school in a limo. You know what I'm saying? They was from Hillcrest, Texas. My nigga going to school in a limo. The house been paid for since ancient times. You know what I mean? You know, I had an uncle. Damn, man, Lonnie King. I'm not sure my uncle's from Hillcrest, but I'm going to tell this story anyway. My uncle robbed the bank, and he left his money with a white boy. Trusted the white boy. The white boy flipped us like $7 million before he got out. That's how y'all seen King's Cab.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's from a bank robbery.
I remember that. Yeah,
that was from a bank robbery.
That was from a bank robbery. That's an old story, man.
So where was King's Cab located at?
On the hood, and on the block, on the streets. You know what I'm saying? On North Staples.
Okay,
yeah. Say, man, we had King Cab and Star Cab, man. A lot of them people put in work to get those businesses. You know what I'm saying?
Sam's Barbershop,
Mr. Creasy's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Creasy, another one, man. You know, Creasy, that club Creasy had up there was legendary.
Yeah.
You know, my mom and them used to tell us how James Brown and famous singers came through there. You know what I mean?
Tina Turner, all them. That was Mr. Creasy was my godfather. When I went through my adoption situation, it was him, it was the Creasys, and the Martins, the family that got me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was fighting for custody for me. And the only reason why my dad and them got me is because they were my babysitters.
Yeah.
That's why they gave them to me. They were already familiar with me.
Yeah.
Man, I used to walk up to, like, back in the day, man, there was 3 families with kids that could literally walk up on the streets. There was the Joneses, Clazelle and them, Carla and them, because of their daddy. You know what I'm saying? Sonia Griffin, Miss Beasley, she used to go up there. You know what I'm saying? See her mama, her pops Ben or something like that. And me. Walk right up on the block without being told, get your ass from up here. I'm going to my godparents' now place of business. Going to sit up there, and they had the little liquor store, then they had the bus. I go up there to the liquor store. and sit up in there. If you ever been in the liquor store, you know they had all them pictures and stuff up in there. If you looked up in there, you'll see me with a backpack that said I think it was speed limit 55. Remember back in the day when the speed limit was 55 or 45 or something like that? You see me on there with my backpack. You know what I'm saying? They were my godparents. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
So I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like we can go to Frenchie, we can go to Thedo.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Names, dog.
we can go to
Shit, y'all had one in here, Terry Clay.
Yeah, Terry Clay.
That was the youngest nigga
on the block.
On the block in the penitentiary.
Yeah.
You know, they call him youngster because he went to the penitentiary so young. You know what I mean?
Miss Nina, you know what I'm
Miss
saying?
Nina, man. Yeah, Miss Nina. Mama Nina was the truth. She was the truth in the booth.
We could talk about Miss Williams. We could talk about Miss Nelly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All these people who are a staple in the communities, man. You know what I'm saying?
Fat Marlin and them grandma
Yeah.
had one of the first black restaurants, even before Miss Irma's, and a lot of people don't know about it. Who that?
Mary Bell Littles Morgan.
Oh man, this might go a little far back, too far back for me.
Mr. Crease is in this book too. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna show it to you.
Yeah. Who else could I name? Mr. Bell. You know what I'm saying? Bell's Barbecue. Who I just had them on the tip of my
Sherman Grayhouse Senior. Big Sherman.
Yeah. Who was that on the tip of my tongue? Elmo's, Mr. Sam. You know what I'm saying? Elmo and Sam Barbershop. Even we got to throw Holt in there because a lot of niggas don't know. This is one thing that a lot of niggas don't know. Right on the corner of North Staples, right across from the telephone booth on the block, you know what I'm saying, with the Players Club, right across from the telephone booth right there. That's what Hope, on the other side in the field, Hope Barbershop was right there. That's why I used to go get my hair cut when I was 5, 6 years old.
Yeah.
My mama, yeah. This my goddaddy right here.
Bubby.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's my goddaddy right there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look at Bubby.
You know, we had a lot going on over there, man.
So
you know what I'm saying?
It's titled Hillcrest Reunion, but it seems more like a reunion of what the news considers like the Washington Coles neighborhood.
Yeah.
So the covering that whole, what some consider the North Side, what some consider Hillcrest. So you covering everything. This is a North Side Hillcrest Washington Coles reunion.
Yeah.
Already.
Even one of the biggest things that I hated, Pimp, was when they put Elliott Grant on the South Side.
Bruh.
Yeah. That school should have been somewhere on the north, man, because that's the pastor at St. Matthew's Baptist Church, man. When I was a little boy coming up, you know what I'm saying? He used to be he was part of the school council. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was on school board. He was on the school board. You know what I'm saying? So this is a black man who was fighting for our education way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So we have tons and tons and tons and tons of legends, man, that come.
Somebody said they sold to Fred Morris. He named it the Players Club.
Yeah,
That's what it used to be, the barbershop?
No. That Fred Morris was on the block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she said the Cotton Club.
Yeah. I remember when Yvonne and them people had the Cotton Club.
No shit.
You know, I
I ain't never knew that.
I remember when they people had the Cotton Club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the Players Club was the Cotton Club before.
No. The Cotton.
She said, let me see, she said, my parents owned the Cotton Club before they sold it to Fred Morris and he named it the Players Club.
I know there might have been like 2 Cotton Clubs. That might have been after the one that was on the side of the building by Nick's store. You know how the big tall building, like across from the blue front, the blue store that's right there when you're coming from Coles. That side right there used to be the Cotton Club too, back in the day. And you know what? Yvonne show goddamn me right. Because the Cotton Club was where Fred Morris had the Players Club. God dang, she showed right. She showed right, man.
Yeah, because you fucked me up when you was on the other side of the street. I'm like, damn.
But the other side of the streets, where the field is, where Frank Fontana and them used to stay with all them houses that right there. See, it was houses on that side, on Frank's side, and when you walk through the trail, it was houses right there. And then in front of those houses was Hope Barbershop right on the corner, like walking up, like when you cross the street from where Bubba and Stephanie and them stayed in that house, when you cross the street going up on the block, that's where Hope's Barbershop was at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is, you know, everybody like to call. Yeah. Everybody like to call like the small pool hall the pool hall, but that's not the original pool hall, man. The pool hall was next to, it was a blues bar right there, and then next to the blues bar was the pool hall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I learned to shoot pool and stuff at like that. I used to go in there while my daddy and them playing 8-ball. You know what I'm saying? Me and Clazel Jones, his daddy give him some money, my daddy give me some money, or they'll pay for us a table to just be up in there shooting. You know what I'm saying? Shooting pool and stuff right there. So, man, you know, I can't, man, look, bro. We had a lot going on over there, man. We had a lot going on over there.
Yeah, well, you know, that's one thing about it, man. You can be from the north side and say, Fat Man, I think we can do this.
Yeah.
You know, anything sound good that's just gonna make the day be better,
Yeah.
we need it.
Yeah, you got that
You know,
right.
like I said, it ain't no head or honcho or none of that. It's the whole neighborhood can just say, Fat Man, let's do that. I said the kickball shit because Sean McElroy said it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She had put that on one of the posts, and then nigga was like, man, you niggas gonna be cramping up and dying. Aaron Griffin, shout out to the professor. Griff said, you niggas gonna be cramping up and dying. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Shoot.
But yeah, I mean, if y'all got ideas, man, like I said, you ain't got to be from Hillcrest. That's just what we doing. That's where we from.
That's what it's gonna be at the park. It's gonna be in
You know,
Hillcrest, so that's fine, man.
And it's the first time you ever heard of a neighborhood having a family reunion.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe we could spark that where other neighborhoods do the same thing because it ain't nothing copycat. We all get something from somewhere we learned it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like all neighborhoods should do that. You know, get together and have y'all family reunion.
Yeah.
Because it's not enough us to have our own family reunion.
Yeah.
So many of us gone.
Yeah.
Hell, we got to get together and make a family reunion. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's basically what we're doing. A lot of my partners, we done lost our mamas and daddies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of them still got one hanging on. Grandma on shit. Like grandmas and grandpa, we in our pictures. They been gone. You know what I mean?
Gone, yeah.
So yeah, we need each other just to have a reunion. You know, so that's the hardest thing about getting reunions together is really get in touch with everybody. So the social media made it a whole lot easier to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and right now it seems like it's going good, man, as far as the feedback we get from the reunion.
That's good, bro.
Yeah, the
That's
feedback is live, no lie, because I really thought it would just be Hillcrest. And to tell you the truth, there's more people outside of Hillcrest that's ready to help. Not saying than Hillcrest, but than I would have thought.
Yeah.
You know, basically I thought that they would think it's just a Hillcrest event. It's not, dog. It's going to be honoring Hillcrest. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, we honoring the OGs, and I'm not talking about the ones that been to the penitentiary. Them ain't the OGs I'm honoring. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm honoring the ones that been out here can tell you I've been out this amount of years, my nigga. I've been elevating since the day I got. I'm still elevating like pimp.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It don't stop, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So those are the OGs. I'm not giving an award to a nigga who did 50 years and stayed home with his girl and watched the kids or nothing.
Yeah.
I can't do that. You know, those are the OGs that fucked the hood up. So I mean, I'm giving it to some that helped the hood. You know what I mean? I'm giving it to some OGs that showed a nigga what love was about, and the neighborhood was off limits to do certain things to each other. You know, and a lot of us made it because of the OGs that we did have left. So yeah, one of them right here, my brother Cree, he gonna be getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. My brother Johnny Morgan, you know what I mean? The Roadhouse, we giving them an Inspirational Life Award because they do a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, in our community, we still gonna give out awards because I'm not BET or nothing, but I look out for my people like the Hispanics gonna look out for their people. You know, we did award shows last year, we invite everybody, but this one basically is for my culture. So, I mean, I'm honoring my OGs. I'm honoring man, it ain't no telling who we're honoring.
Yeah.
You know, we look around and we see people trying and doing their thing in life, and we give awards to people that we feel like just need a pat on the back and you know, a blessing from somewhere because they don't see like they see no light nowhere.
Maybe we can put a big memory board out there, and everybody come up there like a big memory RP board out there, and everybody who done lost somebody, whether you know I don't care if it's, old age or people that were staple in the community, and they can just go sign that individual's name up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Businesses too. RIP to all these old businesses that was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Businesses mean to me as much as the people.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you another.
That was something for someone from the hood to have a business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's something. Shit.
Another speaker, man, I'm gonna hit. He had already told me he'll do this for free. He like, whenever y'all want it, any one of our podcasts, ain't just me. He said any one of us. If we call him, he'll come because he want to talk to young people. But I told him it's hard to get young people in the room to listen.
Yeah.
He do better on podcasts.
Yeah.
And like I say, the event that we having,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Johnny Bonner tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he had already told me he'll book his own room. He ain't charging me nothing for to come talk to the youngsters. And I felt like the best time for him to come would be while we got everybody at the park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't know he coming. Well, they probably know now, but a lot of youngsters still don't know who Johnny Bonner is. One of the biggest drug dealers up out of Houston.
Yeah.
But he turned it around. He worth a couple of million now. You know what I'm saying? He be cussing me out, trying to make me go do real estate and get out the game with it. He be on my ass.
Brother Jeremiah.
Yeah, man, he be on my ass. He really care about a nigga though. So he told me he'll come talk to the youth. Like I told him, that day'll be the perfect day.
Yeah.
You know, I just have to get in touch with him. He had been told me find some way to get them together.
Yeah.
So I felt like that was my best opportunity because we're gonna have young and old out there. So it ain't gonna be. We're gonna have fun, but we're gonna get something out of it too.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't gonna have him preach to everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause I don't want a sermon, but just put some knowledge on some people's head, man, from somebody who changed his whole life around it. He worth a couple of $1 million now, dog. And he can give you some game about that real estate. He don't mind if you got money and want to invest.
Yeah.
He'll help you get out the streets.
Yeah.
He'll help you get out the streets. That's what he do, you know what I'm saying? So if you're a street nigga with that on your mind, man, holler at me. I got a partner, man, to help you out, man. You need to invest and get your little self into a better position. Yeah, holler at us, man. You know, I don't even know if it's legal for me to say that, but I can say it, man. My nigga, he with that, you know what I'm saying?
Shoot, I remember, bro, like, in north side by the Hill Store, just that little area where the Hill Store, you know, we had the Hill Store, we had Henry's across the street. That little, you know the little like when we go sit on the right next to Miss Irma, that we go sit on against that little wall right there.
Yeah.
We sit on that little wall right there. That used to be a doctor's office, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a doctor's office. And then Elmo's was next to it. And then when you go,
Do you remember June 19th?
yeah,
Man, a lot of niggas don't remember June 19th. What was that right there on Lake?
yeah.
June 19th, little bitty store with all the video games.
Yeah, with all the video niggas used to run up in there. I was a faithful person up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like where the funeral home that used to be called Jackson Flowers, you know what I'm saying? Where the funeral home
Maddie
is that
Flowers.
in that little space, you know, when you that's connected to Henry's store, it was a little bakery right there. And you can walk up in that little area by the bakery. It was a dentist's office right there too. Cause I remember when we was in preschool.
Yvonne is younger than me, and her old ass know a lot of shit, girl. Sis knows some shit.
Yeah, Dr. Tone Johnson.
Yeah, she knows some shit.
And in that little part right there, it was a dentist's office right there, man. Cause I remember when we was in preschool, and preschool was at the rent office. You know what I'm saying? In Northside Manor, where the little laundromat is, the rent office and stuff. That other bit that you got the rent office door right there. You got that other door right there that had that space. That was the preschool, and they took us on a field trip to that dentist's office. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we had a lot of beautiful black things going on over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Bigger Burger, all that. A lot of people don't like, you know what, Trip, a lot of people out here, they don't realize that the bus station was in the hood.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The bus station was in the
I
hood,
remember
man.
Kenny Flowers' mama, Miss Carol, rest in peace. She used to ride the Hillcrest, and she was from Hillcrest. So we never paid to ride the bus. I can say this because my mama gone. Y'all can't fuck with her. But we never paid to ride the bus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just fun being in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Hillcrest, the family-wise, everybody, I don't care if you're talking about the Chapmans, the Bradleys, the Jacksons. I just inboxed Shantae and told her, tell mom and daddy to come. Yeah. We don't call each other mom and daddies by their name. We'll never hear me say, hey, Mr. Jackson. I'm gonna say, hey, daddy.
Yeah, like these, look, the Jacksons, Sam Lanier mama,
Yeah.
The mom and the daddy, they are a staple.
That's why I
there,
told
bro.
them, make sure they come.
Yeah,
You know
look,
what I mean?
look, check this
Yeah.
out, man. They used to be, you know, we all played softball together. Me and said them. This is how I met a lot of brothers from Hillcrest.
Yeah.
Brandon Drake, Quincy Tatum, Marlon Hardeman, Brandon Drake, Quincy Tatum, Marlon Hardeman. Who else was from that played on Cedric Jackson? You know, they mama and daddy was our chaperones when we won them trips to go play in Tifton, Georgia. You know what I'm saying?
Man, mama got all the high school and basketball games that you would want to see. Mama got all those games. I know for a fact she still got them out. Yeah. I don't care what game during the 90s, while her babies was in school, especially, if you did some live shit, mama got that shit. If I ever want the whole missing game, I know to go knock right on that door. You know, anything we did in high school, Miss Jackson was the most supportive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Pondexter had that store right next to the police station. You know what I'm saying? Up in that little space right there. You had the store right there too. You know what I'm saying? So, like, man, we really do got like some live people that are older than us, that's like family to us and like parents to us that come out of these areas over there, man, and they had something. They own something within the community, man. You know what I'm saying? They didn't leave the community to go do their thing. They brought that shit to the community, man. You know what I'm saying? And stayed there and helped shape, mold us into like, regardless of where we turned when we got older. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because ain't now one of them ever told us, y'all be in the streets and do all this type of shit. They try to keep us away from that. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. But you know, when you get older, you become an adult, man. You know, you had a situation where you make up your mind what you want to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But all these people are like important figures in our community. Mr. Reed, Al, Upshaw,
the Nicholson, Troy Nicholson,
them, all these, the Tryons. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Troy and them gave us game back in the day about to use, man. I'm talking about stuff I see boys pull right now. They were telling me that game back. You know, because one thing I seen somebody say that made sense the other day is teach your kids everything that it took you forever to learn right away.
Yeah.
And they'll be better, man. All the stuff it took us all these years to learn, we got to impact that in our kids so they won't even take the kind of road we took. You feel me? It's a lot of ways we know how to save ourselves from falling, boy. We got to teach our kids because it's so easy to fall in this world, boy.
It really is, man. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about Coach Jefferson, Patricia Randall, them, ain't he? You know what I'm saying? That was at Coles. You know what I'm saying? Coach Jefferson, the Heslips, what was the other coach name? The black dude, man.
Coach Barnes?
Not Coach.
We had Coach Barnes too at Crosby.
Yeah. Man, I seen him in H&M one time. And I like, Coach, you still look the same, man. I can't think of his name.
Where was he coaching at?
He was at Coles.
Coles.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. Somebody gonna bring up his name, man. Y'all, what was that man, the black man that was coaching at that was our P coach at Miller, man? I can't think of his name, man. But
at Miller?
Yeah, I mean not at Miller, at Coles Elementary, man. I think even just speaking of Miller, you know, we can go back to Coach Hurd. You know what I'm saying? And you got to throw Coach Basie in there too, man. You know what I'm saying? We had individuals, man, who were staples. Shit, Sam Odoms used to be in the North. You know what I'm saying? Up there in Creases, man. You know what I'm saying?
Coach Odom was a fool, man.
You know, him and Basie was road dogs.
Man, look here, dog. Soul, if you're watching this, I can tell the story now. We grown. So, man, we out of town and we at the state championship, right?
For what sport?
It's track. It's me, Cedric, Nathaniel, and JB.
Is that Miller?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're at I want to say it's the Red Lion in Austin. The hotel's so big, it's like 3 teams practicing the relay in the hallway, dog. This is how big the hotel is. We practicing relay in the hallway. So they tell us we can go out, and our coach always told us this, man. I mean, straight gangster, dog. I ain't gonna say which one, so y'all won't snitch on them. But he be like, I know y'all boys be on that street shit. Now, if y'all, it be so many people inside the Pizza Huts and wherever we eating at, mind you, it's only 4 of us. Only our 440 relay made it.
That's the only team that makes
Some of these other track teams got 15, 20 people. It's crowded. So he telling us basically, Y'all can keep the money and walk out. But if y'all go to jail, I'm not coming to get you. You know what I'm saying? So we get, we got nuts though. So I tell them, well, I got the money on me. My kid folk, they ain't got the money for the, they ain't got the money for the food. I got the money for the drinks, right? So we walk out. Man, we like a block down the street, and we look back. They ain't scared to leave. He peeping out the door. We tell him, come on, fool, come on. Say, man, that man hollered down the street and told me, I already paid for the food. I told him you better come back and pay for the drinks. But no, I said that to say this, man. Our coaches, man, I ain't gonna lie, we had some coaches, man, that were so real with us. I had a coach knock on my window one day. Me and Ray was skipping school. Coach Elizardi, you remember Elizardi?
Yeah.
Man, we skipping school, my nigga. We skipping football practice.
Yeah.
This man knocked on the door while we sitting in there playing the video game. He had the window. He done went to Ray, your grandma's window. He didn't knock on the front door. He went to the window where you know we at. Made us roll the window up, man, come on out there and go to football practice, We had coaches who gonna come get you and make you do right. You know what I mean? Man, Coach Hurd, I never forget, I threw a helmet at Coach Hurd and that nigga chased me. But back on this Odom story, so say, man, we go and eat our pizza and we coming back to the hotel. Mind you, they done went to 6th Street and got drunk. Coach Odom is lit. Coach Basie is lit. The girls from King, Tanya Jackson, Sabrina and them, we always like brothers and sisters, even though they was at other schools, because Mr. Jackson, he was the main thing in our neighborhood too. So they in our room. They at the Miller Boys room, we playing cards, we bullshitting them, we don't drink none of that shit. But we in there just chilling because we from Corpus. So mind you, Coach Odom and them come back and he walk in our room thinking we hollering at the girls from King. So he look at me and say, what the fuck y'all doing in here? I said, this our room, coach. He said, y'all ain't fucking nothing tonight. Get y'all bitch ass up out of here. Say, man, kicked us out of our own room, man. We was in the hallway, man, trying to get back in our own room. We started telling that's our room. It's booked to us. You a goddamn lie. Closed the door and locked us out of our own room, man. Shout out to Coach Odom, man. Coach Odom was a player, man.
Say, the coach that I was talking about, and the reason why I had to go through my other phone to look it up because
you found it?
Yeah, it was Coach Bridges.
Coach Bridges.
Because I promise you, when I seen him, when I seen him,
even thought he coached at Cole.
When I seen Coach Bridges at H&M, I went home and wrote a rhyme. You know what I'm saying? And I named it Coach Bridges. It's called Word to Coach Bridges. It's what it says. Say word to Coach Bridges came to handle my business. North side nigga doing the south side with it. Everything a nigga do, keep their mouth wide with it. Word to Coach Bridges came to handle my business.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
My first video I ever shot was from my 8th grade coach. No, he was 8th grade teacher. Named Mr. Fagan, dog, at Miller. I never forget, he took me and Gary and had a pit bull. I ain't
Nigga
know
always
fuck
had
a
them
pit bull.
funk ass dogs.
I had a pit bull puppy with me. I ain't never get to see the video because we never did nothing with it. But I remember he shot my first. Teachers was saying, I'm gonna tell you who I ran into buying the Impala or even the Cadillac. I think it was the Impala. No, we went to take it to get fixed, my Impala. And I ran into Mr. Lee. You remember Mr. Lee used to be with Mr. Portis? They used to take us to the studio and let us do all the music.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Lee, and you remember I told him.
I ain't seen him in a long time.
I said, Mr. Lee used to pay for my studio time. They did so much for people without asking for something back. They don't even remember, man.
Yeah. Say, man, I used to always think Coach Bridges was so fly, dog.
He was.
He had waves way back in elementary, man, and he was always clean.
I'm going to tell you, Coach Burns, the one you don't know too much about. See, niggas from Hillcrest know this story. We was there. He fucked our 3rd grade teacher, Miss Barbosa. Hey, we had some gangster-ass player-ass coaches and shit, man. I remember we had a teacher at Driscoll. I won't say his name, but I say Cree already said his name. Man, he would help us with our homework, do all kind of shit, but I ain't gonna lie. He would blow that kill with a nigga.
Goddamn right.
He would smoke that weed with a nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
He kept it.
Hey, man.
Kept that good griefer.
It was wild when we was in school, dog, because drugs was even at the school. You feel me, my nigga? I'm talking about a normal thing. You walking by coaches that's high. You know what I'm saying?
Just at R.I.P. I'm Mary. Lisa Hunter, mama. Shagayla, them grandmother.
Man, give me some of them things, man.
I had
that shit got me hungry.
Lisa Hunter, mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had went to the funeral this past Saturday.
That Lisa used to be a Bobby?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
And lo and
Sorry
behold,
for saying that, at least that's all I remember.
I had I already walked outside the funeral part. It was over. We getting ready to go to the Rose Hill. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Lo and behold, I think I can't remember her name, but one of my teachers from Coles walked. And man, she still looked young, bro. I'm talking about, man, she still looked young, bro. She walked out and said, look, she said, you was one of my students at Coles. I say, I can't remember now. I like, yeah, because I remember who her face is and I remember who she is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She was like, she gave me a hug. She said, man, I ain't seen you in so long and stuff like that. She's like, you still stay here? I like, yes, ma'am, I still stay here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere. I got 12 grandkids. One more on the way. Two more on the way. I'm supposed to have 14 grandkids. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
So I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't seen this woman in so long, man. I want to shout out Miss Perry too, also, man. You know what I'm saying? Miss Perry and Miss Smith, man.
Somebody, a lot of niggas Hillcrest never met, but we heard of Miss Perry.
Right, man.
We heard of Miss Perry, man.
Say, man, Miss Perry stayed on our butt, but one thing about Miss Perry, man, she made you tap into your talent.
Who was your principal?
Paul Axel one time, but what was that man? That black man? Check this out.
Was it Mr. Clay?
No.
He was at Winston, right?
No, it was yeah. It was check this out. We had this white lady for a principal, right? She used to be our principal. Evelyn Griffin whooped that hoe in the motherfucking in the fucked up. Evelyn Griffin whooped her. Mookie's sister bust her ass, boy. You wasn't gonna put your hands on her, man. Say fuck that lady up.
That sound like Tammy and Tanya.
and after that we had got a black principal. I can't remember his name, man. That he was and I knew he was there because my mama was still alive at that time, and you know. Anytime I got in trouble and they try to send me to the office, shit, I go through the door and walk home to the crib and go get my mama because y'all ain't fist to pat on me, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I come from abuse. You niggas want fist to pat on me, man.
Hey, a nigga take off running.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I can't think of his name, man. But I remember Mr. Axel was either he was assistant principal there for a while or he was the head principal there. But Mr. Axel was so cool, man. You know what I'm saying? If it was too many of us in line, because like I ain't gonna lie, bro. When we used to go to the office, then you got about 12 black kids in line, man. Yeah. We all got done something together and I already got in trouble. Mr. Axel used to make us come into that office, shut the door, take his shoes off and slap them together. And tell you act like you hollering. You know what I'm saying? Bow, bow, bow. Okay. Have us sitting there for like 2-3 more minutes, let us out, let the next two come in. Slap his shoes together. Say, look, man.
That's player.
Because I ain't have time to be whooping all these goddamn kids.
It wasn't a black dude named Mr. Davis, the principal?
Was that his name, Mr. Davis?
I remember it was a black dude named Mr. Davis at Carroll when I was there, and he had been like a principal in CCISD for a long time.
It probably was, man. It probably was. You're a tall black dude, man. I think it was Mr. Davis, man. I just can't remember his name. It's just been so long, man. But yeah, man, we got even from people that in the community, teachers at the schools and stuff like that. We had a lot of people who were influential on us, man, and try to steer us in the right direction, and you know, give us life lessons. You know what I'm saying? That you know. It's hard, like, today's youngsters, they learning life lessons in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't learning life lessons from their elders because a lot of them just ain't trying to listen to nobody or they just too disrespectful, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's like they either coming from a single parent home, mama at work all day, so they ain't listening to her when she say stay in the house till I get home. They just be in the house by the time she get home. You know what I'm saying? So they learning life lessons out in these streets, man. Instead of, you know, having those father figures, because even though like Mr. Leroy was my pops, he wasn't my only daddy, man. When it came to walking outside the house, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of old heads that was like father figures to me. They wasn't gonna do no plan. If I got caught doing something, not only am I gonna get chopped up by them, or even the older ladies. Not only was I gonna get chopped up by them, but they were gonna tell my mama or my daddy, and I'm gonna get chopped up by them too. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that today, man. Today's
When you whip somebody's kid today, you get on me and shoot.
Yeah, motherfucker don't want you doing nothing to their kids. They don't want you teaching their kids. They don't want you to hold their kids accountable, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to be they don't want the neighborhood to be a family no more. You know what I'm saying? Like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have dipped off the Hillcrest. And I would go off the Hillcrest, sneak off the Hillcrest, come home, and my dad already know that's where I've been. You see what I'm saying? I remember one time, me, Marvin Miller, my dad had gave me some money, and I bought me a one of them blow-up boats. You know what I'm saying? Like a float, a blow-up float, right? Nigga, we go to the beach. We done packed that boy from Northside Manor all the way to the beach. We get out in the water, talking about, let's go out. Bro, we damn near a quarter mile out, like one lap around the motherfucking track. And a wave came through. Say, pimp, when I tell you, we went like this, like you see them boats go up on the wave and come back down like that. Say, man, that happened to us. Say, we all facing this way right on the boat. Say, when that wave brought us back, say, we turned around like that.
Nigga want to see it
Say, nigga, no, we paddled back to shore.
Back.
We paddled back to shore. Say, man, when I got home, my dad said, yeah, you gonna learn about that water. And I was like, what you talking about? He said, yeah, I seen you and Marvin them out there trying to paddle out until that wave came in and y'all ass came right back in. I told you, just go into the shallow part of the beach and don't be going far out there. You know what I'm saying? Because anything can happen to y'all. You know, yeah, we dolphins, we can swim, but shit, them undertows and all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? It'll be crazy for you. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time, bro, we went fishing, right? Me and Clazel and them and all that. Clazel was trying to reach over. You know, the fish was coming up. Nigga done reel the fish in. Clazel tried to reach over and grab the fish out the, we over there by the boats and shit, right? He tried to reach over and grab the fish and fell in the water. This nigga drowning, right? White man come up. Clazel tall. He say, stand up. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? Just stand up. Clazel finally stood up and seen that his head was out the water. But other than that nigga was drowning.
Nigga don't want to touch the bottom.
Nigga say, stand up. He stood up and seen that, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Boy, that shit that was funny to the mug.
Nigga would have drowned in some water he could have stood up in. Boy, let's go.
That shit was funny as hell, man. That shit was funny as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit was funny as hell. I remember that one time, I think it was a Junkyard Dog. Not the Junkyard Dog. Iceman King Parson. It was one of them niggas, right? Mm-hmm. There's a wrestling match getting ready to go on downtown, right? Mm-hmm. I think the nigga came through the hood to buy some dope.
You remember? Junkyard Dog came.
Junkyard Dog. It was Junkyard Dog.
That's what it was.
Nigga come through the hood.
I'm gonna tell you who else. Junkyard Dog and Reed. What was his name? Reed. Was it Hacksaw? Something about Jim Reed.
Hacksaw Jim Reed.
Hacksaw Jim Reed and Junkyard Dog used to buy dope at Al's at Hillcrest. I'm
gonna tell you another motherfucker too. Jake the Snake. When he used to come down here to fight, that nigga would hold up at the Tally Ho and smoke dope and trick. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But Junkyard Dog come through the hood and he see Spud Mama and gave us some roses and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was either the robe off of his robe or the roses. It was one of them two that he had gave it to. He seen Miss KK and gave her that.
That kind of looked like Junkyard Dog.
No, he was already around then. He was supposed already a young nigga then.
He looked like old Junkyard Dog, man.
But yeah, man.
I hood had some memories, dog.
Bro, it's a lot of stuff that was going on back then. You know what I'm saying? People, so with the Hillcrest reunion, I think it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? To get everybody just so we can have like a session of back in the day like we used to do at the park, man.
Yeah.
Be with the music playing, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, Flex and you know, and Paper Chase shit. Even I think Willie Jermaine Hardaway, he be DJing too. Sometimes he be at the Black Crown. I think he kinder Flex. That's one of Flex relatives. Shit, he might want to take a turn at the wheel or something like that. Like you said, it's
open,
in the
man.
hood, but it's an open thing
It's open.
for everybody, really for our peoples. You know what I'm saying? Because in all honesty, man, niggas got family on the west side too. You know what I'm saying? We some way or another we all connected. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a lot of family on the west side. I used to always go stay in New Edition.
And if West Side have a West Side reunion, bitch, I'm going to that too.
Goddamn right.
I'm going to that too. I got history over there too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it ain't just a Hillcrest thing, man. We really want everybody to come.
Everybody to pull up and show up, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember Nebo on here, but when I would see his brother, every time I see his brother, the one that played ball at Miller, what's his older brother name?
George or Dennis?
Dennis, right? Every time me and Dennis bump in the club, Creon, tell these niggas who I used to be back in school.
Hey, Dennis Clay was a beast.
This was called like
He
man.
was like Tony Dorsett.
Yeah, man. I like, man, say, man, y'all don't know nothing about Dennis, man. He really one of them ones that was out there on that goddamn football field,
This
man.
was a beast.
This was a beast, man. I wish you know, like, we could get like Reggie Baird, some people like that, people who done went to the league, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and had the opportunity to put on for Corpus Christi, man. That'd be super dope.
Yeah.
I think Reggie went to UTEP.
Yeah, he did.
He went to UTEP, right?
Then he went to Detroit Lions
Yeah,
after
he went
that.
to the Detroit Lions, man. Even Carl Greenwood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He played for the 49ers. Yes.
And you know who else I would love to do an interview with?
Yeah.
Somebody, and you know, this nigga went to UCLA too. I would love to get an interview with this nigga. You remember Toyo Jones from Imperial?
Yeah. I used to play when the Madden and stuff came out. The Tecmo, what I think was the first generation Madden and stuff like that. I used to play with Carl.
Yeah.
It didn't have a name, but it had his number.
Number 7.
I used to play with his number. I used to play with him at cornerback, man.
I'm gonna tell you who my favorite Carl player of all times. And my brother Jermaine gonna hate this, but I gotta say, my favorite 2 players, for my nigga from Hillcrest, Texas. First of all, Jermaine McDowell. This nigga got 22 touchdowns. Nigga was leading the state in motherfucking touchdowns all year. You know what I'm saying? But one of my all-time favorites from Carl was Tiandre Sanders, man. That nigga was a beast. That nigga did a 96-yard run on us. He's about a 230-pound running back. Can't nobody catch him, dog. He was a beast, man. Tiandre Sanders,
look,
dog.
I seen Tiandre play in junior high before he even got to Carroll. He went to South Park.
Yeah.
I went to, at that time, Marcus Williams was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, he in the 9th grade. I'm in the 8th grade. So, of course, football game day, I'm going to see my nigga play. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Marcus was messing with this female named Tiffany from the West Side, and I was messing with Tiffany relative, Monette. You know what I'm saying? Marcus, I thank you for lining me up with that one, Marcus. This back in the day, though, so we're not going to disrespect my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you see, I looked at you like...
He's married man now, but I'm just talking about stuff like that. And I'm proud of my nigga too, man. I really am because of what he do. Shit, we might have to get him on here because of he's coaching and stuff like that.
Hey,
but
Marcus was a cold motherfucker
on that
too.
basketball court.
Shit.
But say, man, when they played Tiandre, man, when they played South Park, man, I was like, who the fuck is this big ass nigga on the field, man? He don't belong out here. I thought the nigga flunked like 4 times. You know what I'm saying? He was just too big, man.
Was a big, quick.
He's a big
nigga.
dude, man. Big dude, man. It was no stopping him either. Man. Marcus played running back, boy. He might not like what I say this, but he was playing running back, right? He had got the ball. They fired his ass up, bro. And then they running right back. Mark say, look, man, he was telling me like, man, I was dizzy than a motherfucker. Then they gonna run him back again, like back to back. And already got fired up. They try to run him back in. He just let the ball go. Say Marcus, after that, he just concentrated on basketball because that really was his thing, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, Reggie Johnson, Tasha Johnson, what she married now, but Reggie was a beast.
You know, that's something else too, pimp. With our age, it's gonna be so weird when we sit down eating. You got friends can't put too much gravy on this. I'm diabetic.
Yeah.
you start learning their problems because we see them now.
Yeah.
You know, you might not know it's something you want to be aware of about your friend. Just like when you, like I got a son in jail. The main thing is put my eyes on him. You know, it's like that with our friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't take their word, man. You got to go put your eyes on them.
Yeah, yeah. No, for sure.
They might need help and don't want to say it.
Yeah.
Going through something, trying to keep it in. So reunions and shit like that, we get to learn things about each other. You feel me? That's why I say it's open to more than just Hillcrest. It's open to everybody who got an opinion, dog. All right, what was that you were just saying a while ago, D?
About like honoring like all the historical people, the historical businesses that then like came through like Hillcrest and like you say just the North Side in general, like Irma's Soul Food, Miss Irma's Soul Food restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of the places that I remember being like on the South Side, like going to North Side and Hillcrest, and those are some of the businesses I remember. I remember the Hill Stove being up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it says earlier, Sam's Barbershop and stuff like that.
There's a lot. I even ran into Mr. Sam not too long ago, man. I remember, I don't want to talk about that on the internet no more, but we went through a real situation with Mr. Sam, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We did some player shit. Kept a young nigga from going to jail, dog. But yeah, people like Mr. Sam, I remember when I was in high school, they was able to do stuff to kids that they can't do nowadays.
Yeah, yeah.
I had that kid and play hot top,
Yeah, I seen the pictures. Yeah.
and I was finna go to prom.
Already.
He cut my shit up like he was my daddy.
Yeah.
You ain't going up there with this on your head. That's how they, and they had the right to do it. Our parents, man, my daddy, when he seen me when I came home, he was laughing. I'm thinking he gonna be mad. This man to cut my hair, and I told him I want a hot top aid. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go to prom, nigga. Man cut my hair and told me you finna go to prom looking like a gentleman, Mr. Sam.
Oh, Mr. Sam.
Cut it on off. Hey, but my nigga went to the prom with a fade, you feel me? Well, yeah, back in the day, they used to tell your son something, tell your daughter something, give them, whoop their ass, like Queen said, and bring you home. You know, the youngsters nowadays can't even blame them, dog, because all the black power shit they heard, all the we shall overcome we saw, we in the same boat. That's why they the way they is. They at the last boat. Like Malcolm X said, by all means necessary, that's where our youngsters is right now.
And you know what? Just speaking on that quote, like a lot of people, they say that part of the quote, they don't finish it, man. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X said, by any means necessary to meet the needs of my people. That's what the whole thing say. To meet the needs of my people. He wasn't just talking about like by any means necessary, go out here and do what the fuck you gotta do. No, it's to meet the needs of our people, man. You know what I'm saying? And we not meeting the needs. We really not meeting the needs. And I'm gonna agree with you, Pimp, when you said you can't even fucking blame them, man. Because for the longest we ain't showed them nothing.
Nothing.
We ain't showed them nothing, man. We ain't showed them nothing. So you can see why they rowdy. You know what I'm saying? You can see why they act the way they act. You know what I'm saying? One of my biggest regrets, bro, and it's nothing that I never brag about, is going to prison, man. I was a good father. Nigga, I'm about to cry. Nigga, I was a good daddy, man. I was a good daddy, dog. Like a good daddy, man. You know what I'm saying? When it came to my boys and my kids, you know what I'm saying? I was a good father, man. I coached my sons Pop Warner and them team. I'm doing this shit on the run. I'm going to Dominique football games. I'm going to look. This how long I've been running, Pimp. I coached they Pop Warner team.
Yeah.
It ran long enough to see Dominique get to the 8th grade and win state. Win city for house. You know what I'm saying? He was the quarterback. He took my same school I went to in the 8th grade. He took my team. He took his team to the city under Buck Lights. I'm running up and down the field with a camcorder with a hoodie on because of the laws and shit there. Man, you know Astor, Cheeseman. Well, you know Kirby, Sugar.
Knox.
Yeah, no. I can't think Kirby, but Sugar them. You know Sugar, Bubba Baby Mama. You know what I'm saying? They ain't it. You know what I'm saying? She was at the foot when I was at Dominique them football game. I'm out there with a hoodie on. You know what I'm saying? Just watching. You know what I'm saying? This was before the city game. She walked up to me. Now I remember it was in October when she walked up to me. She's like, Creon. I like, what's up? She said, boy, you know you've been on the news and in the newspaper. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with yourself, Creon? I said, asked her, I said, when his football season over with, I'm gonna turn myself in. You know what I'm saying? Get this trip over with, which I eventually did. I turned myself in. Yeah. I had been running for 3-4 years already, pimp. I was really, I turned myself in because I was tired and I couldn't get no money, man, the way I wanted to, bro. And
on the run, the hard way to live, man.
And then I remember Lloyd calling me. You know what I'm saying? Or I either went by Lloyd's apartment or she called me. I can't really remember. And Nunu was in the house. Nunu was probably about 8 years old at this time. Yeah, he was 8 or 9 years old between there, right? And I ain't never known this little boy to be in the house.
Yeah.
Long as he can run outside and play, he outside. Nunu don't do the house, man. And I'm like, what is he doing in the house? And she was like, Creon, he won't go outside and play. I'm like, why? He say, he think the police looking for him. I said, well, why would the police be looking for Nunu? He say his friend told him, because his name Creon, that he seen him on the news, that he had a warrant for his arrest, and the police looking for him, man. God, you know what I'm saying? This is when I was staying with your relative now.
That's the effects of our babies, though, man. Look at that.
Yeah, man. So I had all that shit to think about, man.
But you know what? Running up and down that field, that show character. Because, you know, I'd have been in that boat, my nigga. Everybody talk about the night we won the parade. I had a warrant that night. My lawyer was the one giving out awards. When I walked up there with my dance team, he asked me, what the fuck is you doing? I said, what they gonna do? Take me to jail while I got the kids? You know what I'm saying? I remember shaking the black cop hand. He passed right after that, too. The black chief we had. I remember walking up to Floyd Simpson, shaking his hand. I got a warrant. And my lawyer saying, you is one dumb motherfucker. Man, I got a warrant for tickets. These kids living their life. Yeah. We marching down the street, man. They can. Hey, I went to jail the next day, though. They like a day or two later, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Mr. Chuck. All of them knew I had a warrant, nigga. They was walking me and the kids through the parade.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
And even Chuck, rest in peace, Chuck. He used to run TCRs, man. I mean, the swimming pool. Yeah. He used to run, Chuck was like basketball, summer league basketball.
A nigga was so young, we didn't know how to respect a person like Chuck at first. You feel me? And you know how people always say, if you want to change something, get your people in there. He was in there.
Yeah.
And we had to learn, shut the fuck up. He only telling us something for real. Man, I can't help you if you keep acting like a street nigga.
Yeah.
Man, if you got sense enough to let me roll a blind eye, bitch, I can roll it. But goddamn it, if you gonna run and tell everybody I'm rolling too, you know, he was just a real nigga. But he ain't play.
Yeah, the damn show did.
He'll kill your ass. He ain't play.
He ain't do no playing, man. And I remember the first time we in Hillcrest Park, man. It's me and Barry. We on this SBS shit. It's me, Barry, Lily. We all in Hillcrest Park. First time we seen Chuck pull up in the uniform. That nigga, I had my shirt off and I had my shorts kind of sagging. Chuck pulled up. He called me to the car. Creon, come here. I walked over to the car. I couldn't believe it was Chuck because I know Chuck from the swimming pool, man. Yeah. You gonna go put on a police uniform, but say, man, like you said, we be talking about getting our people up in here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He said, man, put your goddamn shorts up. You know what I'm saying? What you think, you're a thug or some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? They already been knowing about us in the streets, this NSBS shit, because everybody know, man. They knew it Miller. Yeah. They knew it Miller. Pimp, I used to be on the football. Them niggas tell you, I be on the football field with my flag on.
I got pulled over by Coach Justin when he was a cop, nigga. I got pulled over. Mind you, on my interview, I know he remember me, I remember him. But it wasn't for me to say that on there.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But he was just in his job. You know, I ain't got no bad story. But I do know he remember and he saw me check a cop too. This cop at the time, my first wife, we had got into an argument. When I left, you know, she a fool like a motherfucker. She was telling me, nigga, broke up shit the house, took my money. So this cop was telling me he's gonna take my money. Coach is right there. He my witness. He'll remember this now. And I told him, I dare you go in my pocket and take a goddamn thing. I know you showing up. This man gonna learn a hell of a lesson. Say, man, my cousin Nathaniel was there. He'll tell you. But when I'm sitting there, I look at how things change. Years later, I'm interviewing him because he's the best coach in the city. You feel me? Yeah. You just never know what God got in plans for you, dog. You know, that's some wild shit. But when I was sitting there interviewing him, and I was just thinking about that, you know what I mean? Like we said, he was in, but we didn't know how to respect him when he was in. You feel me? Kenny Flowers was in. Yeah. The only one got in that didn't do right, I don't give a fuck, was Anthony Williams. You know, he said you give a nigga a little power, he go crazy. He was whooping everybody with a nightstick, man. He kept telling us, they whooping niggas' ass with that nightstick, man. I'm going to tell you what was so cold about him. Niggas sold dope before, so he know what the hustle look like. Yeah. So he said you walk to a payphone or something and go to a stash, he put a whoop your ass back to that stash, man. I used to be so mad at that nigga. I said, you a good cop, though, man. You all right to be a cop. Nigga, you a super cop. He knew how to break the hood up. Thank God he got on away from there. Because, man, he really ain't give a damn. He whooping the shit out of our homeboy off that nightstick. He whooped my cousin Black so bad we wanted to kill him.
He got a little squabbler ass one time.
Yeah, man, he was a rotten motherfucker, man. But I'm going to tell you something. He did people outside our hood like that. Because, like, my brother, he caught my brother one time, and my brother took off running from him and left some work. He brought it to my mama's house and stepped on it and told her I could take him to jail. I'm not because you from Hillcrest. This how far Hillcrest go, my nigga. This was a CCPD. I don't give a fuck about telling him now. He got caught with some kids at Moody as a coach, as a principal or something. So, hey, that part I tell on it. But, I mean, yeah, he let him go. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one time Kenny Flowers never fucked with me about no street shit. He was my next door neighbor like my brother. He became a cop. So I pull over to talk to Kenny one day and I'm smoking weed. And Anthony mad, you know, because he don't like none of that. He tell me I'm disrespecting him. Mind you, this nigga mama like my mama. I wore all his hand-me-down clothes to school, fool. From Crowley to Miller, whatever Kenny wore the first year, I wore the second year. Nigga, they know me. But I get out smoking weed and nigga gonna tell me, man, that's disrespect. Like I told him, I want only disrespect you, man. I'll whoop your ass out there. I don't give a damn about you being on lock. We from Hillcrest. Remember that. You feel me? We from Hillcrest. Remember that, nigga. Yeah, but he the only one I can say we should have never had in uniform, but a lot of the cops back. Man, he was like a year too old enough. Whooping the shit out of my homeboys, man. Tear their ass up. Nigga used to come, I'm saying how cold it was. Nigga used to come to my mama's house. You know, your mama and them, she just like your friends and they trying to save money, treating mission in barbershops. This nigga was coming to our house, putting a bowl on our head, my nigga, and cutting around the bowl. And my mama giving this nigga $3.05. He laughing going out the door. And I'm still asking him, why you letting him cut our shit? Ain't no fade. It's just cut. Remember how Booty used to do his own shit? Man, we walking around with a Booty fade like a motherfucker, man.
I think Nebo said he knew where everybody stayed, better not have a warrant.
You feel me? Man, nigga, that was top flight security. Say, man, you need to slow down, nigga. You a good cop.
My nigga Hope Pimp said, I wish me and my niggas had been better role models to y'all.
Nah, Hope Pimp, let me tell you something before you go there. You not one of the niggas fucked us up, Hope Pimp. You not. Hope Pimp ain't never, ever been in the category I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Right now, he break his neck working hard. You understand what I'm saying? No, we talking about, I don't even want to say names, man, but it's family members you can name. Man, I'm talking about niggas that got 15 or 20 kids, ain't taking care of now one of them motherfuckers, man. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga been free since the 90s. Ain't did one thing for his baby. Those kind of OG, what I'm saying, we don't need them kind. Yeah. Nah, OG.
And I'm gonna tell Hope Pimp this too, man. You only taught us what you knew, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you knew, because I remember y'all niggas wouldn't let us out there at the beginning. We bucked until y'all niggas got tired of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't tell these niggas nothing no more, man. Shit. If they gonna be out here, they might as well be up under us. Because I got game from Hope Pimp as a young nigga,
I'm gonna tell you something,
man.
Hope Pimp that went through, he forget. Before our parents, like you say, it was the white folks doing everything. Niggas was coming through a struggle. Their era was the first era started pimping hustles to help us make it with these hard times. These white, that's how the pill game came out and all this shit. You know, they was just the first era of people that was saying we're gonna do something different. No matter what it took to do something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it ain't like they was trying to show us nothing. They was trying to live something different themselves.
Yeah, because
we patting ourselves after them, and they was just trying to make a way they goddamn self.
I tell people this all the time because I don't forget shit, bro. Since a kid, when they had the longshoremen on the streets, man, all our uncles and relatives and shit was working, dog.
We
All
worked
them
there
boys,
every summer.
all them boys had that money, man.
Yeah.
Good work money, man. When they took that longshoreman and they stopped doing all the shit that they was doing down there, and this was in the 80s, man.
I tell you
This was in
something
the
else
80s.
they took,
That's
fam.
when them niggas hit the block,
They
man.
take that shrimping from them. That shrimp game, man. My daddy was a shrimper. He only stopped because the money got shot.
Yeah.
Like he told me, I met your mama and all the rest of them at the port waiting on us to come in. Nigga said we had so much money, we eat off them dishes and throw them over and go buy some new dishes in the next city. And you shrimpers had money back then. My daddy was a captain,
having money,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah, them boys was
Shrimpers,
having money, man.
Hobo, you know, rest in peace to my nigga Hobo. Say, boy, Hobo and them had bread.
Them shrimpers
You
and
hear
them
me?
boys that was working down on them docks, man, them boys had money when I was a young dude, man.
Yeah.
When they took that longshoreman haul from up there, man, and that shit back in the late 80s, early 90s, man, that's when you start seeing the change in our community, man. That's when the community got fucked up. Niggas ain't have, you take their livelihood away from them, bro. Crack hit, it's the only possible way for a nigga to put money on
To
the
live
table,
normal.
man. You
a
know what I'm
nigga
saying?
found a way he could live normal. It was just the way he was doing it. You feel me? But a nigga was just trying to live normal. People think they were trying to ball. What the white folks do? What the fuck do you call the Marriott and the Hiltons? All them people, they balling. So yeah, a nigga might want that. A nigga didn't have it.
Nigga started sending the family home.
Yeah, you goddamn right.
Wanna go to Holiday Inn.
And we had some niggas bought their own motels and
Yeah,
shit. You know,
goddamn right.
putting their own motels and shit up on the streets.
Yeah, man, we really come from something on that different side of town, bro. We seen the good and the bad.
They
You know
value
what
the
I'm saying?
dollar. They value the dollar back in the game. That's why they bought shit. Our era didn't value the dollar.
Nah.
We ain't value. What pimp say?
Nah.
Man, we grind all day. We going home zero. We
So
coming out tomorrow just to do it again.
Do it again.
All we got to do is re-up. All the rest of that money we done spent.
Me and Pim done smoked and drunk our money up,
Man,
but
yeah,
saved enough to get us another pack.
That's it.
We
And
do
you
it.
do this every day. And I'm talking about, and we said we parlaying. You call it what y'all doing? Parlaying.
Parlaying. Nigga out here parlaying, man. Before ball and parlay ever hit the motherfucking the motherfucking record and shit. Nigga, that's what we used to say. We
Yeah,
out here
parlaying,
parlaying, man.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit, man. Real shit. Nigga say you remember Porky? Hell yeah, I remember Porky.
Porky
Shit.
shit to your ass. Hey, I tell you what, Porky was in the park. That day a lot of shit happened, dog. And that nigga didn't fuck with nobody.
Look,
He seen shit that he could have took niggas to jail for. And he ain't no fake ass nigga or nothing like that. The niggas he seen is niggas he fuck with. You know what I mean? And
this one thing about Porky. If he off duty, that's what it is.
yeah.
He not when he's off duty, he ain't doing no police and shit. But when he on duty,
He'll kill you.
when he on
Tell
duty,
you what,
it's different.
when I shot them guns in the park that day, I turned around and looked at that nigga face. I told my niggas, man, look at, I was scared of the motherfucker. So look at him, knowing I'm in the wrong, he could fire me up. He let me make it, man. That man let me make it.
Yeah.
But that man, he was on Tri-County, and like you say, he
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
in uniform, he wasn't at work. He told me it ain't had nothing to do with me, but that's how it really was with me. Like I say, how far Hillcrest go, that man was standing right there, nigga. I'm shooting at 3 people, chasing them people, man. That man left the park like everybody else, my nigga.
Yeah, when he was off duty, man, that's just what it was. I ain't on the clock, man. But shit, when he on the clock, shit is real. He don't give a fuck. He gonna do his job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like his
I tell you
his
something
job come before the friendship.
We talked about it last time, nigga, Laurie Shaw.
Yeah.
Dog, you know how you scared of niggas? A nigga couldn't stand when Laurie hit that corner. Cause one thing about her, she gonna beat your ass for real, cause she a woman. You ain't gonna never hear a nigga say, I put them hands on Laurie Shaw. She not gonna give you a chance to. She gonna beat your ass or shoot you right in your ass. She ready for the gangster shit. So she coming to you aggressive, you feel me? Man, no, black.
Black lady, Laura
Brandy
Shaw.
mama.
Laura Shaw.
Yeah, Brandy on Facebook, her mama, Laurie Shaw.
That's-
Man, that lady didn't get, man, look here. She didn't play at all. She told that nigga, before I take you to the dope, go on over there and go get it. Anthony Webb didn't go get it. She whooped that nigga over there. He picked that dope up, my nigga. That's the first time I started learning to take her serious. She pulled up, I'm like, man, that's a lady. Man, she beat that nigga ass that night stick that day, man.
Laura Shaw, the one that let me, when we had did that bullshit at Miller, me and Baron them, we did that shit at Miller. nigga, and I'm coming from the I'm in the city jail. You know what I'm saying? Being questioned and going through all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Lord Shaw, the one who took me home from the city jail, took me to the home. You know, I'm still a juvenile. You know what I'm saying? It That's how I found out my older brother had a 25 to life sentence. She's like, Creon, when the last time you heard from your mama? And I'm like, man, I ain't heard from my mama since I was like 4 years old, 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? She's like, well, you know your brother Michael got a 25 to life sentence. You know what I'm saying? He in prison right now. I'm like, nah, I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I found out that nigga had that he had a 25 to life sentence, man. She had let me know that, man.
Hey, Hope him said, let my phone come back in so I can tell you what he said. Yeah, I know it should be up there too, though.
He said, Hope him say, you got to keep in mind, you know, we all fell up under the trap because that's all it was. That's all it was in the 1960s when Martin Luther King spoke heroin came out real tough and in the black neighborhoods, and then you know some years later Louis Farrakhan came and spoke about unity, and that's when crack hit the black neighborhoods real tough. It was a division tactic. I just heard what y'all said about hustling and didn't see no progress. You got to keep in mind we always running on demon time. You know, we was destroying the community, our people taking food out of kids' mouths, you know, but once you become a man, you put away childish things, and sometimes it be too late because the destruction has already took its course. But you know, we live when you learn. You live when you learn. What do you live when you learn? What do we do from this point? That's what we need to figure out. Real shit, Everett. Real shit, Hope Pimp. Real shit, man. Real shit. And that's what part of this reunion is about too, man. You know what I'm saying? To give direction, you know what I'm saying, to some of the young brothers. That's why I'm actually glad you say you bring old boy from Houston coming down here to speak. You know what I'm saying? He's not here to preach. He here just to give you some news you could use. You know what I'm saying? To help you divert your direction, man, into a more positive and a constructive thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, we can sit up on the block all we want to and gamble. We can sit up there all we want to and hustle, man. You know what I'm saying? And just stack our money. It don't do no good, bro, to be sitting on just say $100,000, $250,000, bro. And you can't go and purchase. You can't go purchase you a house. Not put a down payment on it, but sitting on that type of money, you can't go purchase the house. You know what I'm saying? Because why? You don't have no paper trail, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, once you drop that $10,000. The bank got to report that money, man. Whoever you gave that $10,000 to, they got to report that money. I had a little partner named Royale, a little Mexican dude, used to go to Miller with us. his people's in the game. His pops was one of the main hustlers. If I'm not mistaken, Royale was TS, man. And I had bumped into him one day. You know, he was real small and skinny. He was real. He's way shorter than me. He used to drive one of them little motorcycles up to the school. You know what I'm saying? His people had that money when we was going to Miller, man. And I had bumped into him one day at somewhere, man. And he had told me this is before I think Pimp I even went to Safe P. You know what I'm saying? This was still in the 90s. I had bumped into him. And he was like, man, I just got out, man. I was like, damn, what you get out for, man? He's like, for money laundering, man. He said I went and bought me a Corvette. You know what I'm saying? The Corvette, I think, was like $18,000. He put like $12,000 on it and paid the rest. You know what I'm saying? But the man who he paid it to had to, the call out he paid it to had to report. You know what I'm saying? Whether, you know, the $12,000 they got to report that shit. And he got caught up just by getting that Corvette. You know what I'm saying? And when it did some time for money laundering. So to have all that money hustling, you know what I'm saying? And it really can't go nowhere because you got to take baby steps with it. Can you get yourself out that situation to where you can get that house? Yeah, but you got to go get your business. And you got to learn to work it. And you got to work your business. You know what I'm saying? Where it get you out that position, man. It's a lot of things these brothers can do with this money, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, when they get around me, I always like to see our little partner's doing good. You know what I'm saying? And looking good. So I always commend them. But I always try to give them ideas on how they can turn their money around, man. You know what I'm saying? And make it work for them. That way they ain't got to spend the rest of their life in there, because it don't do no good to be 40 and 50 years old and sitting on all that bread and you still stuck in the housing. You know what I'm saying? You still can't go nowhere. You can park as many live cars as you want to out there. It really looks stupid. You know what I'm saying? When them cars should be parked in front of a nice house, man. Your family should be having a backyard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Things like that for your kids and your grandkids and things of that nature, man. So, once again, I'm glad that you're going to bring this individual down here to the Hillcrest reunion so they can have this talk. We can have this talk and we can learn something, man. You know what I'm saying? Even for myself, because as a Muslim, man, you seek knowledge to the grave. There's not a day that go by that you're not able to learn. The minute you stop learning is the minute you stop growing. You feel what I'm saying? The minute you stop learning is the minute you stop growing. So it's always news you can use out there, especially in these trying times right now, because it's hard out there. It ain't wide open like it used to be out there for us. You know what I'm saying? When we was all really getting to the money, and I would tell the niggas like, nigga, when everything was jumping, it's 4 or 5 niggas out on the block with $15,000, $20,000 put up. It's 20, 30 of us out there with $15,000, $20,000 put up. You know what I'm saying? Right now, there's only one nigga, 2, 3 niggas with $70,000, $80,000 put up. The rest of y'all ain't even got $5,000 put up.
Nope. Ain't got nothing put up. Living out there.
If that, you know what I'm saying? When if you know who you are, your life is bigger than that, man. You're bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? That the person inside of you that never really had nothing deserves something, bro. You just gotta lock down and take care of your business, man. It's good money working.
Yeah.
It's good money working, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be like, Pimp, you seen me, bro, work 3 jobs. You seen me go to the child support office and take all my baby mamas there so they can get their money, man. So they can get what they needed, bro. You seen me do that, man. I didn't jump in. Y'all was already doing y'all thing. I wasn't in the game. I was working. I made a dibble and dabble, but I wasn't full-fledged. I was working, man. Situation put me in the game. Situation made me feel like, because I'm working 3 jobs and I still can't take care of all my children and my baby mamas and myself. Yeah, I can pay the bills, but shit, I can't take nobody to the movies. I can barely put clothes on us. You know what I'm saying? And that's staying in government apartments. You know what I'm saying? I could barely do anything, man. That situations made me. I wasn't a nigga that just woke up and just said, man, fuck all this shit. I ain't trying nothing. I'm just jumping in the game when my mama and them stay on the south side and shit and all that type of shit. And they done got me out the hood and all this type of shit. And I just woke up one day and say, just because my friends, mama and them got a little money and they dress nice, made me want to go jump in the game so I can dress like them. I ain't give a fuck about nobody, man, like that. Yeah. Wasn't nobody impressionable on me like that. Situation made me get in the game. You know what I'm saying? So we got to understand, bro, that there's avenues for us to do better, man. Why can't we be like the MAAANs, man, and 4 or 5 brothers come together, throw they little $2,500 a piece, which will make a $10,000. See, they can't do nothing. They can't do nothing about that when 4 or 5 of y'all come together and put the money together for a business and it's $10,000. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They can't run down on you like that. Yeah. And you get you some lawnmower equipment and all that type of shit. Go get you a truck and shit like that, and go from there. Go get you some contracts, man, and go to work. It's your shit. It's your shit. To have something that belongs to you, it's yours, man. I tell LaBrie, when LaBrie had cause I chop it up with my little homie all the time, bro. I love LaBrie. I chop him up with him all the time. I had told him, I say, LaBrie, you started a line that'll be here when you gone if you teach it to your kids. I say it's called Corpus Christi forever. Corpus Christi gonna be here forever. It's gonna be here forever. As long as you keep putting out good merchandise and good stuff like that, man, you'll literally be an old nigga with your kids and they friends' kids wearing this, bro. Mm-hmm. Because that name is a staple in Corpus Christi. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he told me, man, Cree, I ain't even realized that. I'm like, yeah, bro, because I think when I don't think for the minute. I think the long way. And I have to let him know that, man. Mm-hmm. I have to let him know that. So why? He'll never stop doing what he's doing. Don't stop, bro. I appreciate what you doing with the clothes. I tell my son, I tell Nunu, I like, you somebody out here, bro. Everybody, I don't care where I'm at, everybody love you. Mexicans, blacks, everybody, don't nobody I know who don't care about you, man, or not willing to ride for you, man. Keep selling your clothes. Re-up.
Yeah.
Get you some more clothes and keep selling them. Because of who you are, they gonna keep buying them. You somebody to them. When you somebody to somebody, man, they love you, bro. They gonna support whatever you do. Mm-hmm. And I'm in even though when I was gone, a lot of people respected my children off the strength of who their daddy was. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of passes and things because of the strength of their daddy was. I can give them credit for making their own names and being who they are. They didn't have to say, nigga, my daddy Creon. You know what I'm saying? People already knew who your daddy was. I didn't have to, they their own men. I never take credit for them being their own men because I watched them become their own men. You know what I'm saying? I watched him and Dominique become their own men, bro. I love my kids, man. I watched them become their own men. They didn't have to ride my coattail into something, man. Mm-hmm. They just had a certain amount of respect for people, gave them a certain amount of respect because of who their daddy was. You know what I'm saying? They showed them love because they know who their daddy was. Their daddy ain't never wronged nobody out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I ain't say that I ain't never done nothing wrong, but I didn't wrong nobody here. Yeah. I'm out of towner getter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm somebody who's not from here getter. I don't do nothing to the people in my hood. So that's why I pimp. I look, when we lost, even though these are my brothers like that, but when we lost, like talking about the Goo and the Q situation, Quincy Williams and Quincy Tatum and Marlon Williams. A lot of people don't know, like, just say Hillcrest, y'all lost them to Northside shit. They lost Baron and Lily. Nigga, I lost 4 people. I ain't gonna lie. I lost 4 people.
Hillcrest look at them niggas like they was Hillcrest. We never looked at them like Northside. They lived on Stillman.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't look at them like Northside and we see y'all every day. Baron and Lily rode to school in my daddy truck. We didn't look at them. That's why a lot of them went AWOL because Hillcrest niggas looked at it like that was Hillcrest business.
Real.
And it was Northside people mad at Hillcrest niggas, but we like, nigga, these niggas from Hillcrest. They picked Lily up in Hillcrest, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They from Hillcrest. They from Refugio.
Yeah.
Now, my nigga, they was based in Hillcrest. So we never looked at it like that. We looked at it like that was Hill. That's why when the situation with Richard came out, it was so hard to us. We felt like he didn't have the right to speak on that.
Yeah.
These are our homeboys. You never been in our car riding to school with us. We didn't even know you knew them. That's just how we felt. That's why it was so confusing because in reality, a lot of people don't know Hillcrest took it like that. We did. Yeah. We took that like that was Hillcrest niggas doing something to Hillcrest niggas when we know be running off. You know what I'm saying? We knew who he is and Lily, but we always looked at them like Hillcrest.
And like when I came home from the situation with me and Pat and them in Refugio, when I finally came home from jail and shit, after we seen y'all niggas, when I finally came home, right? And then, you know, situation, whatever happened, and shit like that. Nigga, I caught a lot of flack from the Crest. I'm talking about a lot of flack, man. Like, niggas was on my coattail. Like, if we catch this nigga Creon slipping, we gonna get this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I am who I am.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm with it too. I'm with it too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
and that's crazy now because like Marlon main friends was us. You know, we from Peabody. And we never thought about nobody outside the situation. I ain't gonna lie. You know, the niggas that was probably saying it probably wasn't gonna do shit. Cause the real niggas, we knew what that was, you know what I mean? And like I said, if you didn't know who you was dealing with, them two niggas wasn't nobody to play with.
And not even just that, but for myself in that situation, niggas don't know how close I was to them, to Marlon or Q. Nigga, me and Q play baseball together, man. Yeah. We come up together. Me and Marlon come up together. If I'm not at a Miller game, I'm at a Carroll game. And I'm there at the game with Jasmine when he's a baby.
Yeah.
And people like, nigga, I'm a dad in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to the game with my baby and people talking about, man, Korean, who baby's that? That's my son. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a Miller game or I'm at a Carroll game watching Goo, Jermaine them, Kenneth Grant. Now I'm watching these niggas do their thing.
Yeah.
Because why? They from Mount End.
Yeah.
They from Mount End.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people didn't know how close I was to them too. And I'm telling myself, nigga, y'all don't know me like that. My niggas know me, being white and all them niggas, they know who I am. Yeah. Them my partners, you know what I'm saying? They know who I am. Yeah. But you niggas don't know me like that to think you gonna come play with me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, shit, you think it fucked you up, nigga. It caught me off guard.
And that's what so painful when it happened in the hood, because everybody fucked up. You know what I mean? And you underestimating the fact that it fucked him up too. You just think I can go over and talk shit to him because I'm feeling bad. Nigga fucked up too. If you talk to him, nigga, talk to him, nigga. He ain't like it either. You know, even the boys in the situation, talk to them. They'll let you know that ain't nothing they enjoy. I done talked to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't nothing they enjoy, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, niggas, that's why a nigga learned to mind his motherfucking business. That's all I learned when I got older. You really learn the meaning of mind your motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? Because when you young and that shit happen, mind you, we 17, 16, 17, 18 when this happened. You trying to think of what a grown man supposed to think. Revenge, that's what you thinking. When a real motherfucker would tell you that ain't your business, my nigga.
And then not even that, like you just said, a lot of niggas that's doing the chiefing, y'all ain't supposed to do nothing, man, because y'all ain't built like that. You know, like this is like when I explained to like Baron and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, how me and Richard separated. When Richard and Lionel got into the fight up by the Players Club, man, you know what I'm saying? That was the last time I had seen Richard. I hadn't seen him since then, since he had got into that fight. You know what I'm saying? And like one thing I had Richard needs to understand, like I told Baron, even though Richard was in SBS, even though Richard was with us, Richard from East Gate. I'm from here. I'm the one who gotta walk these streets every day with these niggas. Nah, yeah, Lionel Beasley. Okay. I gotta walk the street with these Northside niggas, these Project niggas, and these Hillcrest niggas, man. I got to walk this dog while y'all gone. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I got to stand on Creon business on my own. Cause majority of everybody that was in SBS is in the penitentiary. Warren, Marvin, Pat Coates, Baron Lee, Spud, Jimmy Lee, these niggas in the penitentiary. I ain't go to the penitentiary. I was in my 30s. Yeah. Right around 30. I'm still in these streets.
Yeah.
So I gotta stand on business on my own, man. And like people couldn't understand, you know, how you get fucked up with Fat Man. Nigga, we from here. We from the same. Yeah. He do what I do. I rap. This nigga rap. I still gotta walk these dogs through these streets, dog.
Yeah.
I'm still out of cause if niggas know, I ain't hung with a group of niggas since them. Mm-hmm. I always been by myself. I got one homie, and that's it. Yeah. I ain't running with nobody. Dick was locked up. Mm-hmm. Eric Massey was locked up. All these niggas locked up. I'm really the only nigga that's out here. Mm-hmm. Out of all the shit we used to do, the fighting and shit we used to do, I'm the only nigga that's out here. Man, y'all don't know me, man. I tell niggas all the time, man. A lot of y'all niggas jumped off the porch when I jumped back on the porch. I was off the porch at 10 years old, man. I'm talking about off the porch at 10 years old. I jumped back on the porch at 20, At 18 when I had Jasmine. Everything that you niggas think y'all doing, I done already did that shit, man.
Did so much
in a real way. In a real way, while y'all niggas shooting at each other, nigga, I'm shooting at these Mexicans, nigga.
I remember being in a gal van, 15 years old, drunk. You know what I'm saying? And there with all the OGs, drunk them up back at 15. My little brother, I mean, that nigga was 16, nigga took 22 shots one night. That's why we found out a nigga died from alcohol poisoning. Man, we was happy that nigga didn't fuck himself up. But like you say, drinking, smoking, young age, packing guns, shit that kids shouldn't have been doing at all, dog. We gave our parents hell when we think about it. You know, niggas talk about it like it's normal, but imagine if our kids was going through what the fuck we say we was doing. That shit would have drove us crazy, you know what I mean? Nigga didn't help out being that crazy, either being that ruthless. You know, nigga mama don't know we got 20 niggas walking from Greenwood screaming Northside, whooping every hobo on the way home. Man, we can get killed with that bullshit, man.
But I got a question. Do y'all remember, because before they doing all the, not to say renovations, the tearing up the Hillcrest that they doing now, they had tore down like the houses that was back there towards the refinery. Do y'all remember that whenever there was houses going all the way back to the refinery?
I remember houses right across the street from the refinery.
Okay, and do y'all know some of the people that were affected by, you know what I'm saying, by whenever that shit had happened and people had to move in? What exactly had happened to where those houses on those first few blocks were like the initial houses that had got torn down?
A tank blew up.
Yeah, well, see, the tanks done blew up a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Eric Jackson with the Miller?
Yeah,
brother, they got a brother just got killed probably about 2-3 years ago. He got stabbed at Stripes trying to prevent a man from whooping a lady, dog. He actually got $3 million, something like that. He was on top of one of them motherfuckers that blew up. See, the tanks, man, we be sleep at night. You can tell one blow up because it's in a roll through the neighborhood.
Sure do.
It rolled like water. It make everything roll. You
Knocked my sister off the porch.
When it blow up, you're going to hear the sirens. And mind you, it's only going on in Hillcrest. If you're over there, the sirens go off.
From the refineries all the way to the park. And
You got to get up out of there. They're going to bring in the police. They're going to surround the hood. And you got to get out on every exit. Because it's releasing toxic gas now. That gas is what was getting everybody paid. We've been.
So y'all used to have to evacuate.
We all got breathing problems. If you from Hillcrest, Texas, you got breathing problems. Okay. We grew up inhaling chemicals. Like we was used to hear, we got the refinery, like the UGK record. Yeah. That's why we love UGK. All the sounds in UGK music, it was in Hillcrest. Oh, really? All the way from the port sound, the trains, nigga, everything. It was all right there. Yeah. So I mean. It was weird because we couldn't tell, but they said everybody had asthma or some kind of breathing problem. You know, people got paid. Some people didn't. They came through a couple of times to pay people. You know what I mean?
Some people just sold out for the quick cash.
Yeah,
And they could have just
before they did the houses. People got paid maybe 3-4 times before that. Then one year we had, when me and Pimp was there, I remember we was at the store during that year. And they came through and got everybody's name. But the lawyers took all the money and left. Yeah. The lawyers took all the money that they got and left, dog. So, I mean, they had that going. After that, that's when they started buying the property because refinery realized we're going to keep paying these people money or we can just buy the property and ain't got to worry about it.
And that's when they bought up those first
That's when they started buying the first couple of blocks.
Jimmy Gale and them has stayed on that back end, too. You know what I'm saying? Close
Andre
to the
Johnson
refinery.
them stayed. When you used to come down the hill, and then it was security set up right here. Okay. Security guards and shit. Because instead of turning to go toward the freeway, you can pull, I guess you call that the plan or something. Yeah. You know, you can make the right, but you had to work there to go over there.
Yeah, you had to work in there to go there.
But it was a whole lot of plant shit going on back then.
Niggas don't know.
We had the old train station right there in the hood.
I stayed on Palm and Hubbard. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jasmine and Dominique was raised. Yeah. Before me and their mama split up, we was on Palm and Hubbard.
Now, if you from Northside, I'd have stayed in everything except D and Livers. Northside and Hillcrest, yeah. Northside, man, and Hillcrest, it's a lot of us, we lived in Northside and Hillcrest, you feel me? You can't never say, like I say when we doing this reunion, I'm not going to include Northside. Nigga, I'm from Northside. It's all Northside, don't get it wrong. Yeah. It's all Northside with us over everything, so people might get it twisted when we say that, but nah, I say Hillcrest is like this. That's my support system.
Yeah.
Everybody do music. You know how I feel when you go to a show and show up and ain't nobody there? Watch what happened when y'all come to this Hillcrest reunion. See, I know how to show you who my support system is. So I rep it because Hillcrest is really my support system, nigga. When I put a video up there and you see it hit 1,000 views, that's Hillcrest looking at it. You can go ask a nigga from somewhere else, they ain't never even seen it. Ask one of them pilots from Hillcrest, they gonna tell you how many times they watched it.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So my neighborhood backed me so much. I mean, all I did was say, y'all, let's have a reunion, and look how far we got.
Yeah.
That's why I rep it, because that's my support. You know, I don't have to worry about a nigga saying, oh, I don't fuck with Fat Man. I already told you to rep me.
Remember we raced, Pimp, with our old asses before I went to the penitentiary? When
Did
we raced the north side. You
We
remember?
raced?
Yeah, I dust your ass.
Oh,
Well,
shit,
I ain't dust you, but
Hey,
I
man.
beat you.
Man, look here. Pimp that hit that energy drink and tripped out, man. He hit that
Pimp,
energy
you don't
drink.
remember, you don't remember us race? Yeah. You don't remember we raced,
man.
Pimp?
Pimp, did I let you win? Pimp, I've been in the state. Pimp, I've been in the state.
That, but nigga, you was after state, nigga. You was a weed smoking, 40-ounce drinking ass motherfucker, nigga. You lost all that shit, nigga. I ain't never grew, Pimp. I've been the same nigga since the 8th
It
grade.
made me feel like Bartholomew. They said, Bartholomew, get your ass on that board.
Pimp, you don't remember when we raced, you like, Pimp, let's race. And we raced up right there, like what Spud them used to say, we raced up on that sidewalk, nigga. I ain't beat you by much, nigga, but I got you.
And that's another thing we used to do, my nigga. Niggas would be out in Hillcrest, my nigga, running track meets. My
For the
brother
money.
done started this shit, man. I
For the
come
money,
outside,
man.
my brother on this corner, Aurelia on the corner around there, is one nigga on the, I'm like, what y'all doing? Man, the niggas doing a relay. Nigga, this is like going around Miller. They going around the whole block. It's quiet, and then you see niggas coming. And we want to run a 200. We start in the middle of the park and run out to Nueces. It was the perfect hook, like a 200. Man, I remember niggas running for money like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
man.
I used to be there. I used to watch
Yeah.
them races, Pimp.
You ain't got to roll the dice. You got some speed. They get in the street.
They gonna either run in Hillcrest or they gonna run from North Staples to Alameda. That right there in front of the Players Club.
Yeah.
They gonna run that race. They gonna run that nigga, and they going to get
dog.
Ben. They going to get Cool C. I remember they brought Isaac, Blackjack.
Niggas would bring a nigga to race you and
Yeah.
bet money.
Man,
Man,
look.
niggas used to bring Blackjack all the time. Who got him? Who got him? And niggas would pay the nigga for that money for a race. Man, there used to be so much shit back then, dog.
Yeah, it was really live back then, man.
Yeah.
It was really live back then. I was telling somebody, I couldn't think of the nigga name, man. I was like, man, remember the nigga who used to be in the park selling the little bottles of liquor? All you had to do was have you $5. He gonna give you an ice cup, or either $5. Yeah. He gonna give you an ice cup. He gonna give you a little bottle of liquor, and he gonna give you a motherfucking if you want a Sprite or a Coke. You know what I'm saying? He used to work at the airport or something like that.
Yeah. You know why I know that? I was with Marlon's sister there, and Mama Maddie was working at the airport. She would come home with them bottles. You know what I'm saying?
And me and Marilyn Lee, we get the little bottle of liquor, right? We don't put a little hole at the top. They made a little hole on the side of the liquor and put a straw in there. And we sit our joints up on that little bottle and smoke them motherfucker. We make us some little bombs. I think one time Lily did that shit, that whole motherfucker lit up with that liquor in there.
Say, man.
That shit was funny than a motherfucker,
Now, I
man.
remember I rode home with Lily one time from school. I don't even know if Lily remember this. I ain't never been so scared in the car in my life. When I tell you Lily didn't stop at no stop signs and no red lights the whole ride, man, but nigga ever tell you that you don't know how it feel unless you
Chucky
do it.
Cavanis. That's who it was, Chucky Cavanis.
Chucky.
Yeah.
Man, it's another name in the hood. The Cabinets, man, you know, it was some niggas, man, that we ain't got around no more. Man, it used to be, I remember Squiddy, he's talking about Squiddy. Squiddy had a brother named Michael Tatum.
Yeah.
Michael Tatum was a fool. I mean, man, a nigga act like old dog.
Yeah.
You know, a damn fool, man. And most people don't realize that, man. If Squiddy hadn't lost his brother, nigga would have been getting fucked up or fucking with Squiddy, dog. That nigga was so raw. You ever see that nigga that you run into look like he a California OG with a curl, muscle there? I remember that nigga cussed my mom out. We ain't even want to beef with that nigga. Mama, you gonna be a bitch today. You know, we gonna go ahead and accept that. Daddy not here. It's all right to be a bitch today. That nigga crazy. I'm talking about, man, them niggas was some raw niggas back then, boy.
Say, boy, I ain't gonna lie. Squiggly had them jokes, man.
A nigga used to look down the street and tell us, what you standing outside your mama's house for? Go pick up a rake or a shovel and earn your keep, bitch. Pick up a rake or a shovel and earn your keep, bitch. You ain't doing nothing to help nobody.
I don't. When that nigga go to talking shit, you forget about the moms, nigga. You better have your joke game ready because that nigga smoking.
That nigga stole my sister bike. Mind this nigga arms, my nigga. This motherfucking long, my nigga. We got a board that's this high that you gotta reach over to get the bike. We ain't thinking Squiddy gonna be the nigga stealing, man. Squiddy rolled by the next day. You know, he cussing us out. They wouldn't even hide they stole your bike. He D-boying with some little arms, my nigga. He riding by, I'm like, there go the bike right there, daddy. He cussing us out, fuck y'all whole ass nigga. He riding the bike. Put this on my mama, man. Gonna strike me out of my line. Man, the next day I'm over there, June 19th. We at June 19th. And Squiddy coming down the hill, boy. He coming like a mother on my sister's bike. And I holler, Squiddy! My nigga, you know, he got them little arms. He leaning on the handlebar. My nigga went to wave and ran right into a car. Do you know how that look? Man, my nigga ain't got no arm to stop the pressure. Man, my nigga flipped all up the car, boy. He was mad at me like a motherfucker. I heard what you give for stealing my sister's bike, man. That's tore up. You can't have it either, man.
That nigga say,
My
boy.
nigga's a fool, man.
That nigga that used to be on the same boy. See, Lily was the one. Like Lily get all the niggas wired up because he was the main character out of all of like when it come to jokes. Lily want to get that nigga wired up, man.
He made me sick, my nigga. We used to wear pro wing. We ain't had no money when we were little. And this bitch ass nigga, ooh, Lily used to burn me up. I tell my mama, why y'all keep buying it to you? You know Lily be at school. Lily got the shoes our shoes look like. He got the Jordans, we got the Tyrone Hordens. So mind you, Lily don't give a nigga a break, man. As soon as I get out the car, he start going, Western Sound, that boy got them Pro Box on. Say, man, I used to be so goddamn mad. We got to stand in line and walk in the cafeteria. This nigga riding your shoes, the whole, man, you want to fight, my nigga. This nigga was not, he laughing at his own jokes harder than you. He gonna say something, all on the ground laughing at his own shit, making it worse. Boy, I want to kick him like a motherfucker, man.
I don't think
that nigga literally was a fool,
this nigga
man.
make so many niggas cry at Miller, man. Say, man.
Did he laugh like you telling jokes in his ear?
Yeah.
He rolling like a motherfucker. You know who else is just like him? Sidney, man.
Yeah.
Sidney Jackson, too, man. That nigga was a fool, too, dog. Them niggas used to be some characters, my nigga.
Say, man.
If you can't take it, don't joke with them niggas.
Don't joke with them niggas, man.
Boy, they'll gun your mama down and everything. Be ready to fight, man.
Ain't nobody left. Say, man, this is what you had to deal with at Miller, man. You had Lily, you had Lala, you had Sidney Jackson, you had myself, you had Chris Miller.
I was just gonna say Juice. I remember Juice made Cedric Jackson so mad one day. When we was in the gym, Ced was raised by a man. So he don't play the booty games and all that shit. You know, niggas from the hood, we go all out. So we in the gym one day, man, I never forget, you know how the niggas talking about they want to play, they're gonna play for some money. So Chris say, well, nigga, I'll play for something, nigga. And Ced say, play for what? And nigga said, play for your ass. You know, nigga be joking, but boy, Ced didn't take that shit as a joke at all. Man, Jack wanted to fight like a motherfucker. Jack wasn't playing that shit.
No, say, man, but for sure, Lily, Lala, and Juice, you don't want to joke with them niggas. Your shit better be ready, dog. Or them niggas gonna have you crying.
Niggas used to spend a night and have like my ain't face. When I go spend a night down there, mind you, Lily in here, Sidney in here, and everybody tripping. They riding all night. My nigga, you be so mad you want to fight because everybody laughing at you. And these niggas laughing so hard by themselves, it's like, nigga.
No, them niggas don't need no audience.
They don't need no audience, nigga. They laughing and tell, but they shit funny than a motherfucker, my nigga. I'm talking about, I done heard niggas come up with shit like Lily one day. Lala had a briefcase in his hand. And nigga Lily say, oh shit, business bun. And nigga said, oh, here come business bun. You know, they gave the old man Marble Brain for a name. Remember? He chasing niggas. Boy, I
almost spit this shit out, dog.
They gave this old man named Marble Brain that name. And anytime you say Marble Brain, he chase your ass. I never forget he tried to brick and whop my brand new tire on Christmas, man. I tried that bullshit like I'm bearing Lily. Marble Brain. He chasing me and Doug. And I went to turn the corner. Man, that old nigga threw a Hank Aaron. Nigga whopped the shit out my rim, nigga, with that brick. But them niggas used to be some historical niggas, man.
No, for real, man.
Them niggas used to have, man, I'm talking about fun. I don't care where it was a bunch of niggas there. It was gonna be some fun, dog. Until some bullshit started, the jokes. They usually start because of jokes.
Yeah.
Somebody can't take it,
Can't
dog.
take it, man.
They started,
And
man.
once one of them niggas start on you, man, nigga, it ain't no stopping.
And they better not be drinking. Boy, it's over with.
There ain't no stopping, man. And the thing about it, Lily still like that to this day.
Yeah.
Still to this day, man. That nigga still got them goddamn jokes, man. He would not let up.
Motherfucker, man. Big bro, a funny motherfucker, man. Real talk.
They're funny to the motherfucker, man. But yeah, man, we want everybody to come out to this Hillcrest reunion, man. Let all your peoples know whether they out of town. And you know, Pimp say it's a
Opening
2
event?
month it's a 2 month
Yeah, 2 months
down the
away.
line. So more information will be coming out. I'm more than sure he'll be posting it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I might rap. I do got some poetry, but I really want to MC the show. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a few jokes in me. You know what I'm saying? Tell some stories. You know what I'm saying? Just keep everybody active. You know what I'm saying? Live. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you and Big Marlon.
Yeah.
That was the only MC we had was Big Sexy. Good Big Sexy, you know.
Also, maybe you know somebody who work at hotels or something, so you can maybe get some room discounts for people coming out of town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'll help the people from coming out of town type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can look into that. I'm gonna holler at these people at the Valley. Holler at these people at the Valley. Nah, yeah, for real deal. I know some people fuck with hotels too, my nigga, yeah. You know, that's something that'll help out too, man. Nigga, make it easy for the people that's coming. Yeah, man, so everybody, man, like I said, if y'all got ideas, man, this ain't just a Hillcrest event. Man, you can be from Flower Bluff, you can be from Robstown, my nigga. If you coming to fuck with us and you got an idea that float to the top, man, we'll use it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, ain't no head honchos or nothing. My little sister Erica, she just always, like I say, the person that when it comes to Hillcrest or something, she's gonna always get involved with, or we're gonna always ask her anyway. So if y'all got any questions about what y'all wanna do with food or whatever, especially female, every female involved in all this, call Erica. Call Erica, everybody married. So I won't have no males contacting females, females contacting males. If you're a female and you got something to do with this, call Erica. If you're a male, call either me, JB, DJ Lil King, Daddy Creek. It's an open event, man. So ain't nobody in charge. If you just got to get something to one of us and you don't know how to get in touch with us yourself personally, go through somebody else, man. We'll personally call you back too. We'll appreciate everybody who got an idea, who do a donation, who just come, period, because it was never meant to be about money. But a lot of times we still need help doing things to this kind of magnitude or something that we want to do. But in the end, you don't have to have a dollar to come. You don't have to be supporting. You don't have to be on the list that's signing things that I did this or that now, and you still mean the same thing to us, dog. You still mean the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to live life. The ones that's blessed to do something, we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all. The ones that just going to be there in person, we appreciate y'all on the same level. You know, nobody's bigger than nobody else. And that's what it's going to be every year. So if y'all got something y'all want to do at the next one, just give us the idea, man. We might have to rename it next year, you know. I know this year I had to do it just for my neighborhood. But we eventually going to have to put something where, because that's how black people do, we segregate ourselves off and then be mad we by ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even before then, we might come up with a different name for it. Well, what the city feel like, you know, it just be a Corpus Christi reunion probably. You know, it don't have to be Northside or Hillcrest, none of that. We might change the whole name of it.
It gotta be something directed towards the north side.
I ain't gonna lie. I love the Hillcrest reunion name. I ain't even lying.
Well, I don't want people to feel like we capping.
Yeah.
You know, none of that.
Yeah.
I don't want them to feel like we trying to segregate ourselves. No. Because that's why we asking people to come fuck with us. If y'all ain't been to a neighborhood where everybody grew up like brothers and sisters, this is it. I don't care what y'all hear on the internet. You're not gonna not hear Hillcrest, Texas, dog. Out of all the shit you gonna ever hear, you'll never hear neighborhood niggas act like my niggas. We all brothers and sisters, my nigga.
Yeah.
We all can walk, man. We done did crimes, and man, Miss Bradley, I gotta say it, Mama Bradley, rest in peace, my mama. Nigga, I used to go to JB house when I get a warrant. You feel me? And Mama and Daddy gonna feed me. I'm gonna be in JB room like it's mine. They not even gonna tell my mama they know. You know what I'm saying? We had people that we love and family and friends. That's why we can't take our kids going against each other.
Yeah,
That's another
facts.
reason for this park, because the kids get to see who can and who. You know, I done ran into some of my homeboy sons through incidents with my son.
This nigga Nebo talking about do the moonwalk.
Do the moonwalk. Hey, Nebo. Nebo don't come to the park naked. I know you like to make a name for it. Don't you come to the park naked, man.
You're right though what you said though, because I just saw somebody talk about that on the podcast the other day about the kids, fathers' kids need to know each other.
They need to know.
They beefing. These kids out here beefing with each other, not even knowing their daddies. They grew up
Man,
together, was best friends
my
and
brother
shit,
Michael
you know what
Young,
I'm saying?
my brother Michael Young, his son, my little nephew, shout out to my little nephew, Mike. Boy, sold me a bad motherfucker. Say, man, young niggas is the niggas. Look here, my little nigga and him got into it. So I'm going through the profile, and I see Michael Young. I know this name off the back. I'm like, I know 28 with my son, so it's my little nephew. He don't know him my nephew yet, because he don't know I'm his daddy brother. You know what I'm saying? So when I call him, oh, he giving me the King Born. Well, I chop a nigga, I said, nephew, I'm the one just brought your daddy's shirts over to the house. Boy, I know where you at. Nigga said, hold on, Unc. Nigga hung up, called me back. All right, Unc, you know, just, you have to let our kids know who they are. That's like my son not knowing who Cree kids is.
Yeah.
And then one of them getting to it. Man, by the time it get to me and Cree, we devastated, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I tell my kids, if my friends, you done got your their kids, Benny will tell you, Pop, they gonna tell you, dog, it's a zero. You have no chance on doing that, my nigga. No chance. We'll never get to where, man, me and my brother, man, y'all had him over here that night, I was gonna come. And it ain't pride that made me not come. Me and Marlon talked in a minute.
Yeah.
Because we got into some shit behind our kids, you know.
Yeah.
But this my brother, my nigga.
Yeah.
This is the nigga that, out of all the friends I call brother, I spent a lot more time with that nigga than I was with his sister. And just, he lived on Peabody Avenue, you feel me? But it hurt me not to talk to him. But it's so much brotherhood there. All I had to do that night was come, and I said, you know what? I don't even want people on the internet to think it's that big.
Yeah.
So I just said, Erica, see if Marlon would do MC the reunion.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I know by the feedback I get back if you fucking with me or not.
Yeah.
If you give me the fuck in your ass and throw the finger, I know I'm out of there.
Yeah.
He said he'll do it. That's all I had to do. I ain't have to apologize.
Yeah.
Once I hit my brother and you going to a normal brother stage with me, then all we had, that's in the past. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's how I really be, pimp. Like, me personally, if one of my niggas' kids disrespect me, I'm finna let that nigga know, but I'm finna call your daddy, nigga. I'm finna call your motherfucking mama. I'm not finna sit up here and bump with you, nigga, because I knew you when you was Pampers. You don't know how much I fucking love you, but you smelling yourself, so you talking to me reckless. I'm not finna do nothing to you, man. And I don't care how reckless you talk. I'm not finna do nothing for you. I'm finna call your people, man. And I expect the same thing from my brothers, you know what I'm saying? My partners and stuff like that. Man, if one of my niggas, my kids get out of line and it's because they don't know you, call me, man, because I know you know them.
You read what Devo told you?
Yeah, with his trout mouth fast.
Nigga say my dick got up like he had to do
But for real, man, like I'm gonna get in touch with my your daddy or your mama, nigga, because
Hey, I see my nigga Darius Smith on here, and I'm gonna name somebody. Cree gonna agree with me. When we talking about legends, we gonna start naming these girls, cause we name a lot of dudes. Yeah. Nigga Jolie Smith was the realest in Hillcrest.
Yeah.
My sister Jolie was the realest in Hillcrest. You hear me, dog? Say, man, I'm talking about in the morning when her and Leroy was together.
Yeah.
My nigga Darius gonna be out with it. I know they ain't like this. I ain't never been to a nigga house. When you walk in, that nigga said we finna eat. And man, we eat like we at a restaurant. Jody and that motherfucker cooking like we in a restaurant. Do you hear me? And she gonna give you some real game, nigga. Cause I was a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I look up to her. I look up to Linda. I look up to Itty. Man, my mama Vaughn. Man, it's some women, my nigga, that we can look up to just like the niggas that we never really bring up. But Jolie, I gotta give it to her, my nigga. Said she was something special, my nigga.
Miss Linda, your ex mother-in-law, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was supposed to have, I caught the flu. That's when I caught the flu. I was supposed to have Ithy and Miss Linda on here. I had caught the flu, so I never called them. I didn't come in that day. You know what I'm saying, for the podcast. But I'm trying to get them two on there because I want to do a story of redemption. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I was telling 200 that I remember you as a child. You know what I'm saying? And we was chopping it up on the phone one day.
I remember her from church.
And she was telling me like, Krim, man, I used to be in the game and I had got out there on that dope real bad. And I was like, when? I've always seen you clean, well dressed. You know what I'm saying? Doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never, man, she was one person who would have never crossed my mind. Yeah. But she sat there and gave me her story, man. And I was like, man, I got to have them on here, man.
But nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I learned about the old crowd. It's a lot of more of them went through a drug problem than niggas know. And they don't mind telling you. I done been in the house with motherfuckers telling me, like, not trying to pump me up to smoke crack, but basically telling me that they done it and all you gotta do is have a strong mind. And I'm like, don't be trying to motivate me to do that. But I mean, I done been around so many older cats. I'm like, you done tried that shit? They like, yeah, nigga, you just gotta have a strong mind. My mind ain't that strong. It's strong enough not to do it. But I mean, it was a lot of, I know a lot of them, a couple of them, some of them we didn't name. And man, you find out about the drug habits later on, but when we seen them, you couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell, bro. You didn't know, man. I really didn't know when 200 told me that, man. It low key broke my heart because I could never see it on her. You know what I'm saying?
Larry Jackson's story though, man. God damn, my nigga put that shit down one time and Flat came up on top of everybody. You hear me? I'd never seen a nigga turn the game in reverse. Yeah. Nigga went from smoking to being a nigga, not just selling dope, to being the nigga. Yeah. You know, I hate to see my nigga fall back because my nigga a good nigga, man. I did 9 months locked up with my nigga, boy, the SAT up. That's a good nigga, man. That demon be fucking my nigga up, man.
Larry Jack was one of them ones too, man. I remember, you know, him when Larry was out there like that, and then him and Johnny started running together, and Jack did a man. Look, man, that boy did it. When you talk about 360-degree turnaround, nigga got back to his normal size, on swole, looking good, money in his pocket coming through. I think we messing with Kelly at that time, coming through. You know what I'm saying? Boy was up, but what happened was, Jack caught a dope case, and he thought he was going back to the penitentiary, and he opened that door again. And then they wound up giving him probation.
But he had already gave himself the penitentiary. Yeah. Boy, that's cold. Yeah, man, but y'all got vendors, friends that want to come sit up, I can tell y'all this, dog. If you do those kind of events for money, this probably be one you want to come sit up at, dog. Nigga not going to bop you over the head hard enough, but we won't have nobody just come set up out there. We won't do that. You have to tap in because our vendors are going to all be we're going to know if another extra motherfucker pull up because the vendors going to be on the basketball court.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to keep, and one thing we won't do is keep a certain distance between kids and adults.
Yeah.
You know, so we're going to try to do something where the kids basically might be on one side.
Well, like the swings and all that shit?
Yes.
Monkey bars and stuff like that? And the adults on that other side.
And we know, we can't stop this, y'all. So we don't want nobody acting like we finna have a white event. So for my niggas that do their dice games, we have no problem with the dice game. Don't let nobody say they doing this for the family. Man, that's a part of our hood. That slab y'all always do it on. That's outside the park. It ain't hurt nobody. Do your thing. You feel me? If you feel like you got damage, you got some luck, go on over there and gamble with them niggas. We ain't got no problem with y'all living y'all everyday life while y'all out here. If you're going to smoke. All we ask you don't smoke around kids. We'll try to find a designated area because we all blow. But we got to respect these older people that's coming. If Miss Jackson in the park, she won't see me smoke. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be some people that might, like they say,
more than just
more than the gangsters and all that. We got the older people, and that respect comes with them. You know, the yes, sir, yes, ma'am. We ask y'all to cater to the old people that day. You know, if you in a chair, you see an older person, not get your bitch ass up. And I say that nice as I can. If you see an older person finna make a trip to do something, do it for them. We just trying to, when it comes to that part, we're going to cater to the old people, all of us. You know what I'm saying? Make sure our mamas and daddies don't have a hard time around that park. We're going to have all the chairs are going to be mainly for the older people, man. 60, 70, 80, those are going to be the chairs. We don't give a fuck if you want to sit down. I'm bringing chairs from our older crowd. Our grandmas and mamas can't stand up out there like that. So they'll be set up with their food in the middle. That's going to be for the older crowd, the Miss Jacksons, the Mannies, and people like that. Everybody else, man, rent your ass some tables. This some ghetto shit. I'm just being real. Don't come out there thinking something gonna be there for y'all. If you didn't help out, now it's like this. We're gonna get the tables and take care of the older people. If we can get other tables for other folks, we're gonna worry about that. But the tables that we're gonna have and the space that we're gonna make around the court is basically so the older people don't have to do too much moving. So the kids, like I said, we just want y'all to respect them. I don't have to tell my young niggas don't act up. They never do that to me. But my young niggas, I do want y'all out there, man. You know, and hey, I can't tell you how to come. Be safe. You understand what I'm saying? Just make sure y'all out there looking out for them kids for us, man. The older niggas can't do it. Young niggas look out for them for us. You know what I mean? I just want to make sure the kids safe, the older people safe, and the young niggas is in a good space where they don't feel like they being picked on or singled out. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're going to have events for the youngsters too. We just want everybody to feel like family and be comfortable, man. We just tired of everybody hurting everybody. So
and we don't want no problems, bro.
No problems,
we want this because, man, like, if y'all come out there with that bullshit, bro, we're going to ask y'all to leave, man. We're going to ask y'all to leave, man. Just pack it up and go, bro, because this is not what we out here for, man.
If you get into it, have enough respect to come holler at us and let us know, G, so we can get y'all up out of there the right way, get the other group up out of there the right way. Or what y'all do when y'all leave, that's y'all business.
Or mediate the situation where we can fix the situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Because half the time y'all niggas be beefing over nothing, bro. It really be over nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? We not doing that extra stuff, man. We not doing this. This is on home ground, man. Where we coming out there for peace, for love, and for legacy, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is your neighborhood legacy, man. You know what I'm saying? This is where love should be found, where understanding can be found, where freedom can be found. You know what I'm saying? And just to have a goddamn good old time. You know what I'm saying? Not the extra stuff, man. Not the disrespecting, because like you say, man, it's gonna be old people out there. Last thing we want to be doing is fighting and causing a ruckus in front of them, man, because they not there for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And how long has it been since we done had our elders out, man, where they can enjoy themselves, man? And that's what it's about, man. So we can have a good opportunity to just be amongst each other, man, because it's a lot of y'all ain't seen that I miss. It's a lot of y'all that I don't get to talk to on the daily basis, and I think about y'all, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, because I always make my rounds when it come to you youngsters, you know what I'm saying? Y'all younger than me. I got to come and crack my jokes with you, you know what I'm saying? I got to come and just see how y'all doing and things like that, man. Whether y'all male or female, y'all know how I am when y'all see me and I get an opportunity to talk to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all might need to vent. I'm there for it, man.
Hey, and that's another thing, man. Man, you said it right when I'm thinking about it, Pimp. You know, we do a lot of shit, but I'm also going to give a time where we vent. I don't want y'all to come to the park and act like everything goes and everything goes. We your family. Tell us. You understand what I'm saying? You're not telling us your personal business. But a nigga like us, we like an open book. Don't come to the park knowing you got a $200 light bill, but you jeopardize it because you wanted to come make me and Cree happy. Yeah. Tell us at that park, man, so we can make sure when you get back home, you all right. You understand what I'm saying? If you bent yourself up coming to the event, let us know. You understand what I'm saying? If it's anything, if everybody out there gave you $1, how much money would you go home with? Bullshit. We shouldn't have no problem helping somebody that if you need help when you come to that park and you our family, you ain't got to be our family. You just a human being from anywhere in Corpus, man. I would advise you to come to the park that day and ask for your help. Now, mind you, we're going to check your shit out. We're going to make sure your story good. But being real, if you had a friend that could come there and just tell us your story, man. Man, I'm a single mama, y'all. I got my own place, but I ain't got the clothes for my kid. You going to get it before you leave. If all my friends have to give you $20, you might get that motherfucker from 500 people. This is the day, if you need help as our friends, you probably want to be in the park.
We're going to try to do the best that we can, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to do the best that we can. And maybe, you know, like, I can look into like, see if we can get like, what they call it? What, you know, like you can get a bag of like canned goods, you know what I'm saying? Dry foods and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
Non-perishable. Non-perishable.
Donation boxes and stuff like that with food in it, man. Maybe we get with one of these pantries and see if they want to donate it.
The main misconception is the homeless need that. Man, there's niggas that work every day need
Work
that.
every day that need
You understand
that,
what I'm
man.
saying?
No, facts.
Yeah.
Facts. That's
So,
real
man,
shit,
you know,
It's
we
hard
can
out here.
get together some boxes like that. Nah, we're not finna go give them out to the hobos. Man, there's gonna be some families right there enjoying themselves that need it. You feel me?
What dates are y'all looking towards?
It's gonna always be November 29th. It's gonna be a month before Pimp C's birthday. You know what I'm talking about? But it's gonna be November. It's gonna be the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Cause usually everybody out between Thursday and Sunday. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that,
So they give us
Thanksgiving
something to do
is
because
always on
Thanksgiving
Thursday.
always on Thursday.
Yeah.
You know, so if people always wait till Saturday anyway.
So whatever we could possibly come up with, man, and try to help the community, man, we're gonna put a foot forward with that, man. Maybe, like I said, maybe we get with one of these food banks and we can have like a little drive to
Well,
where.
and that's something we need to do, Pimp, because I'm gonna tell you something. I see people, and my nigga Armadillo, shout out to Texas State. You know, I see what they doing when you do the stop the violence, and it make people support you. But if you're not giving that money to none that's helping stopping the violence, was it just a false advertisement?
Yeah.
I can't do a show like that and not have an organization there accepting their donations.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now if we can we had thought about battered women, but I'm gonna tell you why they changed our mind on that, because they decided to stay in that boat. Now, if we can find like somebody else, I'll let you do that. It can even be the autism. My nephew DeAndre got autism. We can do it to autism, where we raise some money out that day. But we have a person from one of those organizations there, not us, that can accept the money. Then I would love to do that. You know, but people always say, oh, they're trying to win. No, I would have somebody from there. Like my sister work at the Purple Door.
Yeah.
But like she said, I would rather you do the other women because these women choose to stay.
Yeah.
It ain't like it's a problem. Nobody making them stay with the dude. So yeah, if we can find a good organization to donate to, I would love to do that too. I don't want to put it on the flyer to represent it and make people come, but not have no parts of really doing something like that.
Yeah.
If I ever did I wouldn't do a stop the violence one because who the fuck would you give the money to?
Yeah.
I would have to do some organization that can use it. Stop the violence ones are really just winning. Yeah. That's just really a win. It sound good, but what it do? You do a car show, you do some rappers. After that, some of the same rappers go out there and shoot somebody else, man. Yeah. You know, so I'm just being real, y'all. There's a lot of stuff that go on in the car but don't make sense to do.
Yeah.
We got to stop doing what don't make sense.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying no go to car shows, no. I'm just saying don't label and stop the violence things. That's not a stop the violence thing. That's my nigga, but I'm just saying this is our thing.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? If I have an organization stamped to my shit, then somebody's gonna get that money. We don't ask for no money. You know what I'm saying? What we doing is just out of love. If my nigga say, hey, there's enough people out there, we probably can donate something good, then we'll do that. You know what I mean? But I won't promote something that we're not gonna really give to. You feel me? Yeah, I won't falsely promote. So when it comes to this Hillcrest thing, man, like I say, you can hit Daddy Creed, you can hit Derek. Hey, man, you can hit anybody affiliated with us and give your ideas. If you want the phone numbers, they'll give it to you, you know what I'm saying? Contact us. We're normal people, y'all. We're trying to get back to being normal people. The dollar bill done got us so far away from normal that you forget that you don't have to have money to have fun, my nigga. I mean, when we were little, we went to the beach, you played basketball, none of that shit cost $1. The running in the streets didn't cost $1, you feel me? So I don't want us to feel like when we get together, this family's doing so good that we're gonna treat them better. Man, everybody the same.
We can even, we can even try to even do a little clothes drive or something like that, man. If you got clothes that don't fit no more or stuff like that, little kids' clothes, or anything like that, man. All we ask for you, and you can hit me for that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can jump in my inbox and hit the Pimp. You can post it on your page and stuff like that. You can hit me for that. All I ask is that you give me the stuff already washed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That way I can.
And if you don't have a way to wash it, let us know ahead of time. We can wash it for you.
That way I can get this stuff, whatever, accumulated property, whatever boxes I need to get, try to get from work or stuff like that. Maybe I can get my boss to donate boxes for this type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And you can come and pick out what you need for your kids or stuff like that, man. Or shit. Even if it's for you need work clothes. Somebody brought some work clothes type shit there. Man, whatever we can do, man. We're gonna try to make this shit bigger than what than what we already envisioned as it is. You know what I'm saying? Because we want it to be a community project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, we actually giving to the bringing the community together, but also giving the community back before everybody leave, man. Those who in need, those who we can help, you know. And we don't want nobody coming out there with ill intentions and trying to take advantage of the situation that we bringing forth, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got one more idea before we end this, man. Get something printed out like this, like a map, and have everybody at a 10s sign it where they used to live.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That'd be hard.
Yeah.
Print out something a big, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something about the size of this TV.
Yeah.
Have it out there, and then basically a map of that, something, and just have everybody sign. Oh, I used to live right here. Bam, sign it right there. Cree, I used to live over here. Bam, sign it right there. That would be loud as fuck.
Yeah.
And then hang that somewhere using the podcast backdrop or something. That would be
Shit.
loud as fuck.
Or hang that thing up in the Ovell Williams Center.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Put that boy up in the
yeah.
Ovell Williams Center. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Have it be a staple in the community. It'll wind up getting archived. You know what I'm saying? It'll wind up getting archived, man.
Yeah, man. We really appreciate y'all fucking with us, man. And everybody, man, like I said, that been coming through, man, in the inbox, man, nigga feel good. That shit taken out, like I said. And you know what I'm gonna tell you? My problem was, and I learned this from Ernest Demon, man. I kept telling him, man, I remember y'all niggas used to rent the guy van. I told him, I said, you used to rent the guy van and give us shit to do. He was like, nigga, I wasn't renting that by myself. That's what you thought? He said, that's what you been running around there trying to do? Do everything by your goddamn self? I ain't do it like that. Like, nigga, I went to the hood to ask niggas. Nigga, that's how I got the money to do them.
Yeah.
Mind you, man, it's the first time everybody on the ass said, yeah, pimp. Everybody I ever asked, like, nigga, you ain't never asked. They saying, yeah. I just ain't the type gonna run people down, but, man, I tell you what, I appreciate the folks that I have not had one motherfucker say no.
Yeah.
Not one motherfucker say no, my nigga. I'm just calling I call Big John, big bro, make a video for me. I'm doing this thing. And you see them niggas send them to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I never asked nobody nothing. You know, we up here, we been out on the old closet. Yeah. I'm like, man, you know, I'm to the point where I can't be telling young people, use all your avenues and I ain't using mine.
Yeah.
You know, all you gotta do is ask people be ready to help. They just don't have nobody come out and ask them. People be ready. Right now, these are the times everybody ready to help because ain't really nothing going on. Everybody looking for some kind of change to the situation they've been in.
Yeah.
People ready and willing to help. Just got to give them a good reason to help, dog. Yeah. Like I say, stand on what you're saying you're doing when you do. You know, don't throw no fake events and all that shit. Just be real. This Hillcrest thing is like family with everybody. Like I said, dog, we just using Hillcrest because that's the neighborhood they try to throw away, and we showing them why they shouldn't throw our neighborhood away. We the gateway to the city, dog. It been that way, dog. Every Sunday, the city came to that same park.
That same park.
That same park.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, that thing.
And every holiday.
It's wide open. I'm talking about it's everybody there. Everybody there. Like you say, Pim, every holiday.
It's Easter. A landmark, you feel me?
Yep.
And we just trying to keep that landmark alive. Whether the neighborhood come back or not, as long as they're parked there, we got a shot.
We got a place to go.
Yeah.
But with that being said, man, y'all tap in with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Jump in the Fat Man inbox. Jump in the Freelan's inbox, man. And whatever, you know, y'all relate to me, I relate to my brother, man. We thank y'all for joining us, man. I'll be with y'all next week with Leandro and Paige, you know what I'm saying? With another rendition of Justice for My Boy, you know what I'm saying? Justice for Poppy, man, you know. God bless y'all, and thank y'all for tapping in with us. Peace.